causes silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, another head hangs slowly. Child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? I don't know what you had in mind, but here we stand on opposing sides. Let's go to war. Let's go to war! We arm ourselves with the wrongs we've done, name them off one by one. Let's go to war. Let's go to war!
There it is. It's time to go to war, guys.
Everything you say.
The flagship show.
Everything.
Thank you for tuning in. This is the flagship show, Wednesday Night Fights, brought to you by WNF Production Facility. What we got going on this evening, super action-packed, high-quality matches, as you would always expect. That was Nothing More Go to War, and before that, during the preview show, that was Bad Wolves on their version of Zombie, done by the Cranberries, put out by 11-7 Music, and of course, Nothing More Go to War, brought to you by 11-7 Music. Thank you so much, 11-7 Music, for giving us the permission to use those audios in our stream. So tonight we got quite a few blockbuster matches lined up for you. Beaver has outdone himself yet again, as always. So, coming straight out of the box, here we go. First up at 8 p.m., Immortals versus HQ. At 9 p.m., NB versus Chief. And then at 10 p.m., we have Panda versus NFTG. So, super pumped, super excited here. And can't wait to get this going on. Let me open up this chat here so I can invite in. We got some special guests lined up this afternoon. Coming into this evening, we have a longtime friend of mine. He's been the WNF artist for many years here. He's also been one of my besties. So this guy is just over the top. He even sent me a free gift. I didn't even know you could do that. Just quite yell out tanks. This man gave me a Patriot, Ultimate Patriot package. So I was absolutely speechless and blown away. I know, right? He'd be speechless. But Mr. Omega, how you doing?
Doing wonderful. Great day to be alive.
Awesome, buddy. My other guest here. Oh, Omega, you do have an echo. So my other guest that coming out this evening is a fellow WNF staff member. He is our action reporter and soon-to-be game show host. Messing with him. Everybody loves him. He's out there testing up these tanks, and that is Mr. DWP. How you doing, buddy?
I've been doing good. I've been busy, everything like that, and busy working. Building a house, and I'll be sending, that's what I was going to ask you, if you want me to send you the pictures of what I've been working on lately.
Well, you can,
The house,
I don't
the
mind.
house
Yeah,
I'm
we can show
help
off.
building.
Why not? You can send me those and show what DW's been up to for the last 2 months.
Alright, let me...
So I want to welcome everybody on Twitch. Here we go. Murphy's already in. Bat Chat's in there. Look at that. HQ Hype. Big Slice up in the house. The Hiding, the new subscriber. Thank you. The Hiding. Go becoming a subscriber. That does get you more stuff. All right, so here we go. Both sides are lined up. I'm going to go ahead and go down our good friends over on the Immortals side. Here we go. Immortals. Sir Tubbin coming out with the Object 140. Tubby Boo Bear, Still Titan, Superman, Smill, Sneaky Smill, all in Bat Chats, Voidwalker, STL Stang, both in IS-7s, Audacity and Chieftains, D-Dub, roll down HQ side.
HQ, they're bringing a Swedish tank destroyer, the Storville 103B, a 2 Backchats 25T, an IS-7, 2 of my favorite personal tanks, the Chieftain, and a 113.
Alrighty, guys, sounds great. Can't wait to see what's going on. lag spike there. Gotta love World of Tanks. Got me a lag spike. So the stream just a little glitchy right there. All right, guys. So here we go. Looking at 113. I know a lot of people are getting prepared for that WZ 111, that 5A. So I know a lot of people are hyped about that. D-Dub, have you heard any inside trader secrets yet?
About that tank, to me, people are saying, from what I've been reading on the PC forums back in the day and the console forums, that tank is going to be compared to the IS-7.
IS-7, widely used
It's
now.
a cross between the E5 and the IS-7.
Here we go.
Taking mortars are coming around the backside.
Bear Smell and
I just
Tubbins
knocked it.
all over there. Bear taking a hit.
Have you guys been noticing the bug lately in pubs
Oh, it's really buggy.
where you go to
right
look
now.
at somebody else's health?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a hard time even showing your teammates. So interesting play here by HQ. Everybody's behind the
Easy.
tracks. They're literally stuck almost because now the Immortals are able to come up on the flank, and the mediums are just having a heyday. Rez getting
Meal has
melted.
them pinned behind the track.
And,
Yes, Meal has them pinned behind the track.
Big Cheesy going down also. Promo going down. This going behind those tracks burns up so much of your time, and the mediums of the Immortals going absolutely crazy here with damage. Go ahead, D-Dub and Omega.
And it looks like Batchat's small, and his Batchat is coming around the backside. It looks like he is not spotted at this moment. He's going to ambush that tank destroyer in a few seconds. Let's see what else they're doing. It looks like the Object 140 and the other Batchat are unspotted. And here he goes. They're surrounded right now. HQ cannot move either to the flag or nothing, so they're stuck in the corner. My best bet they should do is bunker down and get hold down and start trying to do some damage.
Here comes Superman. Superman's rushing in. He stops before the ram, and he's gonna clip out Chroma. Big slices there, but he's on a reload. Ruh-roh Raggy. Big slice now.
I was gonna
getting
say
melted.
these Batchats by the Mortals aren't leaving much for the heavies of the Mortals to play with. I mean, the Batchats have already done 6k damage combined.
Murphy wanting a shout out. Murphy, part of Panda. We're starting to go fund me for Murphy so he can get a Patriot. All right, there we go. HQ just could not, after the railroad track incident, they just could not recover. Wow.
No, that TD there was basically still did 2,600 damage. Holy cow! But
Alrighty, let's go ahead and roll down these damages really fast. HQ rolling out. Sir Dialot, he lived up to his name. 1361. Chroma with 806. Big Slice with we'll give you 1100 Slice because I like you. Rez, he got focused out too quickly to do anything. So donuts from him. Big Cheesy, also the same thing. He got a quick slap shot in, but after that, man, he just got melted away. Foxes and Fools coming in with 2616. And Sin, I'll give you 1500. Over on the Immortal side, Tubby Boo Bear. Pulling in 2K. Superman coming in with 2 kills, 2781. Sneaky Smell coming in with 2 kills, 3780. Great job, Smell. Audacity with 1185. Sir Tubbins coming in with 2411. Sorry. Voidwalker 1357, and Stang, I'll give you a cool grand.
Even spread for the Immortals.
There it is, Omega's tank. It will be prized and it will be loved forever. This thing makes me 100 grand a game. Stupid.
yeah, I figured you'd like it because you have the Vengeance, don't you?
I have the Vengeance, the T-32.
And the Freedom, right?
Yep. Oh, I have
You have the Freedom too?
Super. I have the Super.
Oh, I was hoping you
Oh,
had
he
the
doesn't have the
Freedom.
freedom
thinking of-
quite yet.
No, I'll have the
I
Freedom.
was hoping you had all the American flag tanks.
Oh, sir.
Now with that
I
one.
will. I will.
If I could, I'd give you my freedom for your own super person, so you can have the complete set.
That'd be awesome.
So what's everybody's thoughts on this whole fatherland thing? Do we know if we're going to get the 3.1 million if we earn it, or are we just going to sell our old fatherlands and earn the new one?
That's a good question. That is a really good
I
question.
don't know yet, but that's someone I'm talking to at Wargaming. I already asked that, and I'm waiting for a reply on it.
I was going to say, because that 3 million will go so nicely towards my 5A. So
Because like I said, I was in the middle of a move when the Fatherland came out, so
Oh,
it gives me
so
a
you-
chance to
oh.
earn the Fatherland.
okay, yeah. Yeah, those Patriots, I ran up against a couple of them playing the other night in my 50B, and I hate to say it, I wasn't able to clip one out, and that reload time on the two Patriots facing them in my 50B, I was just outclassed. Just those things reload so quick. They're scary.
You guys check it out. I'm working with a few things here. I'm redoing a lot of way the logos look. So check out how HQ, and I think that's a pretty good little spread there for the logo for that team. I hope they like it. My next little project's going to be for the Immortals. You'll see more of the the picture rotation and everything. All right, so Omega, why don't you go down the Immortals, and I will go down HQ this time.
Okay, the Immortals are running an Object 140, a trio of Bat Chats, 2 IS-7s, and a Chieftain.
HQ, here we go. Sir Dialot, maybe he gets a little bit more action this time, pulling out that 113. Right after that, Big Cheesy, and also Sin, both in IS-7s, Bat Chat, and Big Slice in Bat Chats. Rez pulling out a Bat Chat, and then Hit Back, E4. Thank you for tuning in. This is Wednesday Night Fights, the flagship show. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Hope you're having a great time. I saw some popcorn out in there. So, popcorn and beer, some brats, a taco, maybe a pizza. I had some pizza waiting for me.
Hey, I want long run iced tea.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the 113. It's just a giant ammo rack.
To me, I prefer right now at this moment. I prefer the 121 over the 113, personally.
Just because of the mobility.
Yeah. And plus, I
That-
like my
that
Soviet.
113 That 113 will get you in trouble. It does do 50 kilometers. I mean,
That
it's
113
faster
in the
than
right hand,
IS-7.
though, is dirty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can just absolutely rip people up if they know how to utilize and use that front plate.
Yeah.
It looks like the triple Batchat team is coming around the backside of Immortals. Oh no, they're holding up right now.
HQ rolling the dice, sending no one to the base.
It might pay out.
W Boo Bear is going to be loaded. See how they do this. No one's spotted just quite yet. There they go.
Oh, there it goes. Tubby, but Boo Bear is just spotted.
Now Rez must have heard me saying something, because now he's blasting back. I wonder if he's going to head back towards the other direction once he realized that there was no Immortals other than Tubby Boo Bear up there.
It's going to be a brawl on the railroad tracks.
Rez changes his mind. He's circling back. Circling back. Tubby Boo Bear
Yeah, I
is
think he
going
felt
wide.
a little naked out there.
There we go.
Just
Tubby
a
Boo
little
Bear
naked
gets,
out there.
Tubby Boo Bear gets lit up there. So
Oh, Rez just got spotted again.
he can at least keep.
5 minutes in the game, it looks like there's no tanks been damaged.
Nope.
Rez is going to be in big trouble though if he keeps venturing out too far. It'd be a 2-on-1 scenario with Bat Chats.
Yeah.
That is not good odds. Rez, get out of there, man. You're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Rez does not see Smeal back there. Big Slice trying to put some shots into Tubby.
I was looking over there with the collection at A6. Everything. Superman holding it down here. C5, he disappears. He rolls up in front of the hill, drops the spot. There's a, yep.
It looks like they lead. Look like Rez is all by himself with, between two bat chats.
I thought that would happen. Rez is going to get deleted. Trying to hurry to get over there. for you
The
guys.
two. Yeah. Unfortunately, Bat Chats wasn't able to help him.
Too far away.
Right now,
Big Slice.
Labuter is reloading.
Mr. Tubbins is taking on the 113 by himself here. He just spotted up
There you
the
go.
heavies.
He's utilizing himself to make. They're all looking that way, and the Bat Chats are coming.
Yep.
And here they come. Look at me, look at me.
See what hit back can do.
And watch out for the bag. Here we go.
Yep. Hey, guess what? The 113 got ammo racked.
Or hit back is. I don't think he can't even hit back. He's locked.
Yeah. He got deleted.
Bat Chat's in his Bat Chat. They went over and did get rid of Sir Tubbins, but both of them now at 1/3 health.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but look at their health that they suffered from it.
All right, so see the Immortals up there charging across the field. The Bat Chats are on reload, so here's a breath, but yet again, HQ stuck in a corner of a map. Giving up so much map control. With their lineup, they could have just went down to the J line, put Rez at H6. There's a couple good bounces on that 113. There you go. It's nicely angled right there.
Yeah, it's a very fine line on angling that 113. If you over angle it just a little bit too much, it's ammo rack city.
Blue Bear missed the target, but he still gets Bat Chats. Oh, Slice misses the ram. He does pick up the.
And that's
kill on
with
Blue
that.
Bear.
That 5A is going to be carrying the 130 mil of the IS-7. So
Their Dialot now completely ammo racked, and now absolutely getting wrecked by Stang. Cheesy.
I said that
chasing Smil.
tank just gets ammo racked way too easily.
Then going down.
I mean, HQ put up a heck of a fight. I mean, they did take out 3 of the Immortals, but it's just overwhelming odds when Immortals, when they take one tank out, it becomes a flood.
Cheesy determined to hit Smil. And he does. Before he does. Immortals up 2-0. Thank you guys, everybody here. You're a great audience. Love that you're out. Keeping the positivity. Here we go. Going down the damage. Over on the HQ side, Sir Dialot 2633. Great job. Nice damage output. Big Slice 1440. Rez Donuts yet again. Bat Chats with a kill with 1911. Hit back. Throwing up donuts in his E4. Sin 1890. Big Cheesy 1381. Over on the Immortal side. Here we go. Sir Tubbins coming in with the 983. Still Titan Superman with 1 kill. We'll give him 1,500. STL Stain coming in with 1 kill. 1654. Balto, 1 kill, 1,200. Desert Storms, 1 kill, 2K. Smill coming in with 1 kill, 2719. But the big winner chicken dinner on this match, Hubby Boo Bear and his Bat Chat.
That gun must be red hot right now.
Yeah, 4449, almost 4,500 damage. Great job going out.
I mean, I like to ask, how y'all like the new update right now?
Don't. Other than that new map, I love that new map.
New map's
You got to play on it
interesting.
much?
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah,
It is a light tank, a medium tank. It's just I like it. To me, it's open. It has a lot of nice hills. and
TVs
it's
can
a
just
gigantic map.
rule the roost. I was in a game. Actually, the team 12 was over on the other side, and they had a grill, the gag pans, a 183, and they got on this one hill, man, and you just couldn't get to them because they had like
There's
a
a hill.
I seven did everything
There's
I
a
could.
hill. Yeah, there's a hill right around the D5 area, D4 area, which is a very dominant area. But it's a very, if you have a chance to play a fast medium or a light, it's a fun. The hills, the ups and downs. I think it's going to be an interesting meta that comes out of that map. I think it's probably one of my favorites right now.
So you're saying I might like it because I'm a medium player.
Yeah, so it's just it's an open map that has a lot of hills and stuff. I don't know. It's not a
Definitely-
corridor map.
You could definitely bomb it around there in some mediums, or it'd be interesting driving a light in there with all the snow drips. It'd be all over the place.
Yeah, it's fun to wolf pack in. It's one of those wolf pack maps.
The only thing I dislike
hey-
about this update, they mess with the medium I'm starting to like a little bit.
Well, I know of one thing that they
My
Which one was that?
TVP.
everybody was they botched the Skoda so bad.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
What's
so-
everybody's thought?
Okay. I was just gonna say.
I was gonna say-
Omega, do you want to roll down the Immortals, and then D-Dub, you want to go down HQ?
Yeah, I do it. You want to go first, Omega?
Yep. So the Mortals are running an E4, 2 Bat Chats, 2 I7s, and 2 57 heavies.
And it looks like HQ is running an E4, an Object 140, 2 IS7s, and 3 113s.
RSP rollout, and they're. I really, really want to talk to Wargaming. It's never gonna happen, but I want to rename Ravage Capital to Hellsville. As much
So
as I
what's your
love
guys'
this
thought on this whole Champion M4? I know it's a free tank.
I haven't
but
tried it yet.
still.
I've been too busy playing the Patriots.
I haven't tried it
Yeah,
yet,
that was-
but I've been rubbing into my clan leaguer, Uncle Buck, because he went to the USA. And I say, oh, how do you like that M4 in your garage?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I was hoping it was going to be, at least a dual crew trainer or something, but I mean, it's a free tank, but still, it's a rough
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
It's a rough Sherman. That's all I gotta say.
well, I got all three of those now. All those tanks. I got the Ripper, the original, and now I got the Champion version. So,
I'd rather have the Ripper over that Russian gun. Just trolls, yeah. It hits
You have
hard.
to get
but
the
it just
jumbo and the
trolls.
easy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you get the jumbo and the easy in your garage, you get that little medal or achievement.
I mean, I was going to
So
do
let's
that
see what
after I
happens.
get my new tier 10 I'm working for. I do not want to say.
Oh,
Cruising
Eiffel
around
Tower
here
in
with
the
Sir Tubbins.
background.
Nothing better than chilling with the leader of Immortals.
I actually like this map though.
I really do. I'm interested to see what these 113s if they'll be able to do. Ammo rack
surprised
on
you
the
can't-
113.
I'm surprised they didn't put a croissant on this game.
That first shot into into
Sure die a lot.
Dial a lot. First shot went into him, ammo racked him. Yeah, I think you know how Hells you said you rage sold your IS-7 a lot because of the ammo racks. I've come very close on that 113 many times.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it looks like Bat Chats have isolated.
I'm surprised
Couple
the
of tanks
Immortal
out
Batch
there.
hasn't stormed the I-7 yet. They're
They're
reloading.
reloading. Yeah, both of them reloading. They took out the 140 and they put the IS-7 down to 2/3 health. And now
Looks like the
Tubby's
Batch
about
Chat's
to
gonna
be
be loaded
reloaded.
before he will be.
Yeah, Tubby and Smeal are in about 3 seconds going to be loaded.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
There
good
you go.
shot. Good shot on the move, running away there by.
Probably
Thank you for
Biggie's
that
crew
follow.
is drunk or something.
Boxes and fools going down.
I don't know how he connected that shot.
It's going to be a clean sweep. The Immortals, so we're going to put
Yeah.
this down as a 3-0. So they do get the bonus of a 3-0 victory.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hells, while you stepped away right at the beginning of the match, two of the 113s from the HQ, first shots into them both got ammo racked.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that tank. Like you said, you've rage sold your IS-7. I've rage sold my 113 because of the same reason.
Yeah. All right, guys, going down this quick damage here. We're going to be pulling in. We're going to have some post-game interviews. We'll pull in Sir Tubbins and also Rez. HQ, here we go. Sir Dies a lot in his 113, 22-31. Romod throwing up donuts, boxes of fools, 13-17. Hit back, 836. Big Slice, we'll just call it 950. Sin, 519. Big Cheesy, 31-33 with the kill. On the Immortal side, Tubby Boo Bear coming in with 1 kill, 2291. Smill, 1 kill, 922. Audacity, 1719. Steel Titan with 1 kill, we'll call it 2K. Voidwalker, 2 kills, 1600. STL Sting putting in work in his IS-7. No kills, but 34-12, 887. And then Mr. Sir Tubbins coming in with 2 kills, 37-18 with 13-11. Alrighty, guys. Get some post-game interviews. Ask them.
And it would be a good time to ask them when they want to set up the clan interview.
Alrighty, so we're gonna get these guys in here really fast. At the same time, we're gonna give away codes. So hashtag Immortals. We will get you hooked up with some premium time. So Smill's gonna come in here. Looks like Rez has got to get off, so
Yeah, Rez was having some major internet issues. Well,
Dirty Thirsty, thank you for the follow. You have become one of us. You can have one of the cookies. Give me one.
Hey, where's my cookie at? You never gave my damn cookie to me.
Never come and got it. Got it. See here, Mr. Smill, Mr. Smill.
there's Mr. Tubbins.
Hey, how you guys doing? I actually have to get off, so I just jumped into some Smill and invite.
Okay, thank you.
He enjoys doing this.
Okay, thank you.
No,
Great
problem.
job tonight, sir.
As long as that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
We can handle a Smeal.
Okay, good. Not everybody can. I appreciate you guys obviously putting on the show and getting into some match and everything like that. My guys definitely do enjoy it, so definitely hats off to you guys.
Yeah, well played by you guys tonight.
Appreciate that. All right, you guys got Smill. Have a good rest of the night, and
Alright.
Thank you for having us again.
Yeah, anytime, Tubbins. Thank you for coming out and bringing the boys out.
Always, man. Appreciate it.
Smill,
Yeah, it is me.
how you doing, bud?
Ah, pretty good, and you?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Sitting there watching you, you guys definitely, your bat chats did a lot of work this time around.
Yeah, we managed to make them pay when they were crossing the big gaps, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it was one of those you guys straight up did what you guys do. Stay aggressive, literally stay on your tracks, keep mobile, and you took the fight to them. You just didn't. Both matches on steps, you took the fight to them, ended up cording them. Was that kind of a surprise that you guys, when they were coming over the railroad track, you guys got them stuck there? So what was your guys' thoughts with that?
First of all, it's always cool to have the eyes on the map to know where they are, what they are doing, and I think that by pushing hard, we cut them off guard, so they kind of get stuck there. So yeah, it's always important to get the map control and get the eyes. I think it's a big advantage, and I think that's how we managed to win this round.
Well, you guys,
Yeah, you didn't leave much for your heavies to do.
yeah.
No, that's a fact. Like, imagine 3 bats with 6k potential damage in the pooper. It's a lot of damage. So yeah, if everybody pens their shot, it's a big thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you pin those shots, and you know, I was looking at your guys' grouping and placements. Your guys are always on point. You know, even Tubbins, what it was 13, 13, 11. So even running heat against the 113 and the IS7, still able to place those shots properly in the right areas, so the heat doesn't get caught up in the tracks or into the spaced armor. And just get caught up in there. So really zeroing in and placing those shots well is key to victory.
Yeah, pen ratio is a really important thing. You know, like the best way to get DPM is pen your shots. I mean, there's how you can win a bad shot fight. For example, it's by pinning your 5 shots over a bad shot that pen 3, and that's an easy win. You know, the penning ratio is a big thing. Like, it's better to aim for 1 more second and pen your shot than just rush your shot. You know, big thing. Pretty important.
Yes, sir. Are you busy tonight? You did so great, and everybody was having a blast when you were in commentary last time. Are you wanting to stick around with me and Omega on the flagship show?
Yeah, I could definitely do it.
Oh,
I
we
just
got a
need to grab
shout
a
to the
glass
hills.
of milk and cookies before.
Oh, cookies and milk. Oh, you're killing me, Spell. Killing me.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be
All
back
right,
in
guys.
2 minutes.
All right, sounds good. We're just sitting here waiting for the big match of Chiefs versus 19, and you heard that right. Smill is going to be joining us on commentary. You can't ask for anything better, could you? There, Omega and D-Dub.
No, you can't. This is actually the first time I've met Smells.
Yeah, it's always great hearing
This guy.
from
This guy's
such
a hoot.
great light tank player or
Yeah.
light medium tank player. Hearing
Yeah,
his
one
side
of
of
the-
it is, I love hearing it.
Between him and the Turkey Tanker, two of the best medium, bad chat light tank drivers in the world. So it's an honor to always have him on the show. So, and him stick around and commentating with his knowledge. Oh man, so much.
So, Smells, when do you want to set a clan interview up?
I
DW's
think he had
getting
a
his
step
cookies and milk, man.
Oh, yes, I didn't hear
Let
that.
Yep, let him go. Let that go get his cookies and milk.
I was typing. I'm sorry, I was typing.
It's okay. I want to ask what type of cookies he's got. If he's got some Oreos or if he's got some chocolate chips. I wonder if they have Toll House over there.
Yeah.
Girl
Where did you
Scout.
post that at? Did you post it
Samoas.
in the directors or in the other one?
What?
The battle report.
Oh, moderated matches. Oh, but you're typed up. I need you around more, man. You do this nice descriptive. It's down there. It's in the streamers area.
I was talking
This
about where
man-
you post up the score and everything, because I'm going to be writing it down and everything.
Yeah, it's under the moderated matches. In the directors. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good week so far, with this being Hump Day. Hope everybody's
Yeah.
having fun. Honestly, to answer a lot of your guys' questions about this update, it's cool, but seriously huge bugs. Seriously huge
Oh, the
bugs.
glitches are just.
So
Have you had the same glitches like lag just going through the menus? Are you having lag there too, like I am?
Yeah, even going into war stories,
Yeah.
I was having, you couldn't even select a tank, and I'm like, well, what the? But the patch will come out probably either tomorrow or later on tonight or something.
Well-
They'll have another big patch.
Well, that download was also, a lot of people don't realize they also put in the background all the TDs, the Chinese TDs, and that free gift tank they're going to give out on Friday, and then also the 5A. All that's now in the game. They're just going to push the button on that time, so that it doesn't have to be. They do the
Yeah, they just
pre-download stuff.
unlock pack.
And unfortunately, yeah.
What do you
Unfortunately, the
guys think
pre-download
about
stuff-
the nerf of the TV?
I don't
I
have
hate-
one.
I
so
wish they
haven't-
didn't.
It was quite tragic. Honestly, what they did to it, I heard. I haven't drove mine, and I don't plan on driving mine.
But like
I
it's a huge thing for comp because it was already not that used, and the only reason why we're using it just got literally.
Yeah.
Because what was it? A
Yeah.
half second? What? How much reload did they add to it?
1.5
5
one and a half second
It
between
went from
shots. And
25 to 28.
Oh, so they actually it's 1 second. They added 1 second between each shot now.
no,
That too.
0.2 something, 0.2
Oh,
something.
0.2,
So
okay.
it's from 1.5 to 1.70 something.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that
that
makes
quick
it
burst
feels like
damage
that much
is.
difference. Okay.
But on the flip side of the coin here, it does with that time with the reticule shrink and everything. If you have a decent crew in it, those times in between shots. So if you're able to do do a little rapid fire scenario, you might actually be a little more accurate because that reticule is now having a little bit more time to shrink down.
Yes and no, because with the lower time between each shots, you can decide between shooting fast or aiming full, fully aim your shot. When you go YOLO rush on mines, and you're just going to RB and shoot on the bad shot the fastest you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a big thing. That 3 more seconds to reload, it's another big thing.
Yeah, I mean, and that's put it up at the T50. But yet again, I mean, the T57 heavy does reload really quickly for what it is. But when you're in a medium, that extra 3
It's not
seconds.
comparable. The
Yeah.
357 is a monster.
Yeah.
It's a heavy tank.
Yeah.
It can support.
Yeah,
heavy
you do have
tanks.
the heavy tank. Yeah, with it being that reload speed in a medium, that becomes real crucial on like how much you're gonna stay out of the fight.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a decent matchup that we got coming up.
Oh yeah, we have this. This is gonna be interesting to see where Chiefs are gonna be at. Them being silver team facing off against gold to see if they're gonna be moving up into the gold area, and then definitely looking forward to Panda versus NFTG tonight too. So a lot of hard-hitting matches tonight.
Panda and FTG will be a big thing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, well, but at the same time, I'm not discounting NB versus Chiefs is definitely going to be a big one too.
I honestly think that Chief will do great tonight. I think when we scrim them, they don't do too bad, and I think they have kind of the same play style as NB. So we'll see how it works.
Well, Chiefs are used to be, a lot of their members used to be Nightmare, which also was a part of MB used to be with Nightmare. So all 3 clans are so intertwined with each other, and playstyles are the same. So that's what's going to make it definitely interesting.
All right, it is time though to give away that. It's been tallied. All the names are in. Round and round it goes. Where's it gonna stop? Nobody knows. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Murphy, you got the. Send me a whisper, buddy. We'll get you hooked up. Murphy, first winner of the codes given out tonight. We'll be giving away another code about 8:15 Central, 9:15 Eastern. We'll have another one coming up for you guys. Right now, we're in a discussion here with one of the heads of the Immortals, Mill, and I'm super excited to have him, and then also have DW and my good friend Omega. So definitely stick around.
So Smith, when would you? Alright, go ahead.
I'm
Smith, what would you like to set up that? Watch, as soon as I start talking, he's gonna talk. Okay, look how he did.
I'm not. I'm waiting for you.
If it's an ask Smith when he would like to set up this clan interview with the Immortals.
A clan interview with Immortals. What does that mean?
Basically, I'll be asking you 10 questions. It would take between 45 minutes to an hour. It's 10 questions. It's nothing that deals with your clan strategy or anything like that. It's basically get to know your clan better. As a clan, it's not like your playing style or anything like that. And if you want me to send you the questions, I'll be asking. I
player,
can.
for example.
Do what?
You want to know like who is my heavy tank player and who does that and who does what?
No, not that.
I'm lost then.
Alright, let me bring up my questions. Now, send them. There they are. The questions are as far as what does your clan tag stand for? How did y'all get started? Are y'all looking for members? If so, what's the requirements? Where do y'all see yourself in the future? What are y'all looking for from Wargaming? Is there any advice you can give for someone who wants to start a clan? What clan do y'all would y'all like going up against? If there's anything y'all want to ask Wargaming, what will it be? And if there's anyone that wants to join, how can they contact y'all and find y'all? Questions like
I
that.
can answer right now the last question if anybody is interested. They can contact me or Valto on Discord or on Xbox, whatever. And that's an easy answer. So yeah, me or Valto are dealing with this.
Alright, you want me to send you all the questions and we can set up a day and everything?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see if I can go ahead and copy this and find you. And any clan that is watching, I will be bringing back my clan interviews. All you gotta do is contact me on Discord, or you can contact Hells and he can contact me.
Yep, all these interviews will be going up live through our YouTubes and then also replayed through our Twitch. So it's going to be interesting to hear a lot of this behind the tanks with all these teams. So that's going to be pretty fun. Just waiting here, all the teams starting to roll in nice and slowly.
Which one is you on Smells? Brawling Numbers or?
That's Brawling Numbers.
Alright,
This is Smell.
there you go. You have all the questions down.
Alrighty. Ready. So matchups for this one, NB picked Insk. Chief picked Sand River. So we're gonna go out in the open first time round. Lower ranked team picks the map, but higher ranked team picks the spawn. So it's gonna be pretty good open wide fight right off the start here. And then I love ending up matches on urban brawls. I love urban brawls. I know a lot of people don't like all the corridor shooting, but I tell you what, I think it takes just a little bit more strategy than sitting, in a corridor, trying to hold it down, side scrape, and then also trying to make sure your flakes are being covered. There it is, crack of the Red Bull. The night just got real.
Does that give you wings?
No, but it gives me enthusiasm for these guys that are watching. Oh, just a reminder here, for you guys, don't forget Blitzkrieg. If you want to get involved with Blitzkrieg, contact Leech. Leech is the Friday Night Fights advisor and director. So he's got a pretty good lineup for Friday. So we got Panda versus SKB at 8, EK versus I for an IX at 9, and then right after that, 36 Panzer and NT. Love those guys from NT. Good set of guys. EK on a little bit of a losing slump. Let's see what they could do against Eye for an Eye. And then Panda and SKB. SKB putting on the big boy britches and seeing what they can do. 1066. You might not want to ask 100 questions at once. Laugh out loud. He's answering the last question because he can't remember the first. Oh, Tans, you crazy guy.
I was just
wanna
giving him.
I want to see 12
Go ahead.
Panzer versus 36 Panzer.
Right? Why can't we set that up?
I don't know. We need to set that up.
12 pans or 36 pans. I want to set you guys up on a Monday. I want to do a
Come
grudge
on.
match Monday.
Ninja, Donk, I know you're watching.
Nubis, I know you're watching.
Nubis.
Get this on. I want to see it. Battle of the Panthers.
Everybody else is throwing up a grudge match. It's time for you guys to have one.
Yeah. We're so instigating fights. You know that?
Yeah, let's kind of go ahead and post the questions. It might see so all the people can actually read them for the interviews. See if they want to try it.
Yeah. I don't. Where are you gonna post them at? Up in the Discord and general chat?
Yeah, and I'm going to post it in the chat. See if the chat for Wednesday.
All right, guys. So here comes the list of questions. Remember, you got to fill in, your wife's bra size, and I'm joking. He does work real hard on these questions, so we can have some pretty good behind the.
It used to be longer. It used to be a lot longer.
All right,
General
so
chat.
Yield to None up in there. I know he's a favorite. Disc. I was playing a few games with him earlier. Raging's in. Fletch is in. I got to meet the missus that runs Coliseum. So Saturday, I'm going to try to launch, do a little streaming for the gladiator fights. So you'll be able to check that out here live on Wednesday Night Fights. And then also don't forget this Saturday coming up here, we are Wednesday Night Fights coverage of Clan Wars. I actually drew some really good choices on this one. So I have to say thank you going out to Damage and Bacon. Get me hooked up with some decent ones. I was a little late. Wasn't next to the PC. So I'll pull up the info for me. So let's see here. What's everybody watching? Let's see. All right, so here we go. Over on Bohemi's side of the world, he's going to have GER 82 versus OWS. That one's going to be at 1930 UTC, which is what, 130? It's Mason Mill, help me out here. 1930 UTC, and we're 6 hours now behind. Eastern is.
I think it's 5, if I'm
5?
not mistaken.
I thought it was 5. Some people tell me, oh, it's back and forth. Well, so you can go check that match
I
out.
think it's maybe 2:30.
2:30. Yeah.
1930 is 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I think it's that 5.
Alrighty. So yep. So you at 1930, then at 2030, and then at 2130. These are the matches for Bohemi. He has, of course, the GER 82 versus OWS, Fame versus Squad, TD versus KMD. Damage going to be coming out there on the February 10th. He will have UNL versus DPV, and he will also have the Immortals versus OWS. Easy breeze. He's going to have a three match lineup. TD versus Corrupt, NL versus LOET, and then NL versus Phoenix. That's going to be a good matchup. I can't wait to see the result on that one. And Rez will be the host for those matches. Raw on the 10th will have MB versus NYAN. I don't want to mess up their names, so I'll just spell it out. So he has that one, and then Weasel, our good friend Weasel, Kent, one of the WNF streamers, good friend of mine. Coming out of the gate, he's going to have Fame versus Phoenix, NFTG versus NYAN, and GR 82 versus LOET. And remember, go for those Euro teams. Go get hooked up for breakdown. Kind of waiting. A lot of teams trying to figure out what time zones and stuff like that to play. So, and then finally on the 10th, we have TVDL, NB versus KMD, UNL versus Corrupt, NFTG versus DPV, and then my side that I will have will be first game out of the bat. I will have Mill and Company and the Immortals going against Wad, and then on Sunday I will have NB versus DPV. So Go check out that schedule. A lot of cool stuff on the Clan Wars front line.
Who do you think is going to? What are the big clans to look for during the clan wars?
What was that again? Smell? Sorry about that.
Yeah, let's try to redo it. Okay. What teams do you think are the one to look at during the clan wars? If that makes sense, it may not make sense too.
Fame. Fame is definitely big hitters.
I agree. But they are on the
Thank you for
horse
the
Same
side,
with-
which
follow.
is sad.
Thank you for becoming one of us. You can have one of Smill's cookies.
I ain't
Is
sharing.
that what you're?
Oh,
Is that what you're
that's what I
asking
want.
there, Smeal?
Yes, yes, that's what.
Yeah, I think
That's what I
think
want.
Fame. You guys definitely. DPV versus MB is going to be interesting. NFTG always,
so
you
much
know.
about Phoenix.
I think it's
French Super Crew. I really like to see you guys versus Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think
Are you guys on this? Are you guys? Well, you're allies. You're allies. I don't know if Phoenix is.
Me and actually not me, but IMTLS Fame are allies. But this weekend we're playing against FNX, both, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Sorry, I was talking. So many people came in. We had a debacle in the check-in today because of. A gentleman checked in, and I tagged him not a team because, well, you know, some people say, "Hey, I'm here with Immortals," and then it gets double checked. And then so I put him as not as a team just quite yet. But, you know, when I was doing the rundowns, and then he stated, "Oh, I'm in G Kill," and everybody's like, "Hey, you got him wrong," and I'm like, "Well, if you look at the time tags, see what happened." So everybody was like, "Whoa, oh okay, Oh, DWP did put up those questions in the general chat, so you go check that out. See here, God drives an E100. Mortals and MB are pretty much the same team.
no,
Nah.
no. Pandas and Immortals are, you know, sister clans, but MB has nothing to do with them.
And then Chef's Meatballs, he's in there trying to correct him. And then Give It to You saying, troll.
I like my little clan.
Where is Chief?
We neutral with everybody.
On time here. Where is Chief? MB's ready to rock and roll, but this is unlike
I've
Chief.
pinged them in Discord.
I do apologize for what you guys have been sitting here with us this long, but hey, you know what? It's okay because we got a smell.
Yeah, but Smeal's munching on his cookies and not talking. He's not sharing.
No, I'm
fat-
done with my cookies. Already ate
Fat
them
kid
all.
over here. Fat kid over here is jealous of your cookies.
Let's see here. So if MB right now, MB is 1 point back from UNL. So if they do a 3 and out in this scenario, and then do really well in Clan Wars, NB could be possibly looking at the 3rd spot, basing on UNL's performance in Clan Wars. And then Chief here. Chief is sitting in 5th place, only a half a point behind DP. So definitely some big stuff going to happen at this point. I mean, honestly, from second to 8th place, it's real close. Oh, 2nd to 7th place. Corrupt, Chief, DP, Selva, NL. Man, that is a hot silver division. And then you got the some Euro teams coming in there. OWS, sorry, I haven't moved my controller. So, and then with L-O-E-T. How would you? How do you say that, Mill? Do you know how to say that with O? L-O-E-T.
Loet?
Loet?
What? Yeah, Loet. Are they French?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I heard they were French, but I don't know. I know that OWS and FNX are both French clans, but I don't know about these guys.
And OWS is in 14th place, only a half a point behind those guys from ODB. And HQ here, ODB probably with the HQ loss is going to be really closing in because they were only 1.5 points behind HQ. So ODB might be, just in happenstance, might be sliding into the 12th place. And then waiting on to see what happens with VGA because VGA is only yet again 9th through 15th. It's so tight. It's so close. I'm loving it. There's so many teams within just striking distance. If someone has a super game, and then going into Clan Wars, you have a possibility right there in all rights of getting 2 points right off the bat if you 4 and out it, and then that doesn't even count in your your bonus points. So. There's Dirty Thirsty.
Just an idea like this, Els. It's a question at the same time. Do you think we will ever do a wargaming league or something like this? A season that everybody faces every team for a certain amount of time and the season, and at the end we have the result of the season.
Well, there is. Of course, the WCL. I heard WCL 3 is inching closer, and then Leech. Our proposal is into wargaming in a WGL style league that would last for, I think, target shooting for the just. We're gonna run a dry run. It'll be invitationals, but I think Leech was saying it would be like a 3-month stretch of an actual league, like. Just like the WGL and everything like that with the NWL. And then I don't know if you remember the original NWL that Leech did.
No, I don't. Sadly.
2 years ago. It was in between WCT2 and WCT3.
I probably played it, but I don't remember.
So I'm not getting any answer back from anybody from Chiefs right now. Right now, Chiefs only have 5 people up. 30 is willing to be a merc for the Chiefs, but
No, we don't. We
Um,
don't do merch. We don't do merch.
but it won't count for points. I mean,
Yeah,
Chief will be forfeiting points basically.
Yeah, if they don't want to do it for points.
I mean, they as far as they can do a merc, but then it's just for fun. Chiefs will have forfeit all their points and given basically a 3-0 to NB. So they can merc if they want to play just for fun, but Chiefs is forfeiting points right now.
Dirty wanting to. I'll go get the tag.
Yeah.
Already known.
Yeah. You shouldn't have put your tag up there to begin with.
Yep.
Oh, it seems like they have their players now.
They got 7.
They do.
That would suck because Chief always comes out and puts on a good show, and I love those guys, I don't like doing stuff like that. But they definitely need to hurry up. Our viewers are definitely getting bored.
They are on the 3-minute clock to start picking now. The match will start at 10 after, whether the tanks are picked or not. I gave them the warning for it. And I see that MB, even though the TVP 5051 has been nerfed, they're going to pull it out and See if
We're
he'll
gonna give it a
play.
whirl any which way. Let's see how he does. Pac-Man rolling in it. Pac-Man a decent medium tanker, so
Interesting, the Leopard 1's coming out on Chiefs side.
I never really liked that tank though. I never
what makes that
can't
Leopard
really
1?
think of it.
what makes
Yeah, I
it-
prefer
makes
my
that tank
STB.
is the radio.
Yeah. It's a sniper. It's a sniping in the back. It plays a lot like the AMX 30B. Just a ammo rack.
Talking with the devs.
But
I
in
thought all
Kong,
three of those tanks played the same. Leopard 1, the STB, and the 30B.
But I was talking with that dev. They're going to start doing radio assist. So they start doing that because the Leo has the best radio in the game. And
So what happened? I noticed they're adding kills to the Mark of Excellence now, tracking Mark of Excellence.
yeah,
And that's interesting because
they're adding kills and they added something else to MOEs.
I was playing in my WZ-132. I only did 1,000 spotting and 1,000 damage, but I had 2 kills, and my mark went up like 1.5%. So.
Alrighty, we're good to go here. Mill, would you go ahead and roll down that NB side, and I will take the Chiefs.
yeah, they're going to run with 2 bats, a TVP, an IS-7, an E5, a Kronwagen, and a Chieftain. That's a lot of diversity.
Yeah, that is a lot of diversity. Over here on the Chiefs side, E4, Leo, Trio Bat Chats, an E5, and a Chieftain.
Table.
Roger. All right, guys. 3 minutes in the queue. Roll out.
Let me pause the stream for a minute. There we go. I gotta download this picture. Alright. Oh.
I really want to see how they're going to use that Leopard effectively.
I mean, the cannon on it is decent enough. It can be Charlie at times. It does have some great mobility.
Definitely does, yeah.
And it also does have some decent eyes on it. So I mean, it's well rounded. It just the DPM and the actual gun handling on it is not top notch. Like you guys were saying, the STB1 is a little bit better on that. I think the Leo has 9 degrees of gun depression.
You're right.
So NB electing put a lot of their boys out there, stretch across the CB line, and Clutch out there in the distance, watching the flank. Chief doing stretching out across the 2 line, going for the dunes, electing to not go up to the northeast part of the map. Sorry about that, lost my own direction. Like, yep, Dola and 19 are going to go low. I do like that move. Put some pressure on the backside of the cap. Have Captain Alti there, watching their backs at the same time. There was a few little spots there lit up. And it looks like, is that the Leo in C2? Nope, that's Zach in his bat chat. So Pac-Man and Disc are not going to get any surprise side attacks. They might get a shot into Pac-Man. These mediums now pushing down. Sorry, Chiefs mediums. I will apologize. Now pushing down line. Sorry, keep panning here, looking for action.
There fits to be some action around the flag.
From the south, I feel like it's harder to put cap pressure. There's only a little place you can go with your heavies to put cap pressure, but then you give all the map control to the other team. So I don't know.
Still looking to roll around to go to the other side where he can apply the cap pressure. If he does, he possibly may get spotted up by Clutch and his bad chat. Clutch is running back down that 0 line. He's doing a good job out there spotting, making sure on those flanks. Little Leo getting spotted up right there. He's gonna get punished going across the gap. Nope. Yep, Dola exactly did what I thought he was gonna do. Rotate to the other side of the hill there. But here we go. Mediums of NB. Open up. Dirt Rider gives a shot and takes a shot. Oh, Dirt Rider goes on the reload. Well, I'm looking over here, guys. What's that medium doing in G1? Is he just...
Maybe he's going to rotate to try to overmatch on F0. Maybe he's just rotating around the map to join the other mediums. That's what I guess.
Alright, so NB's mediums still grouped up. It's going to be interesting how they decide to push when time comes. So on the base itself, they cannot do a cap out by themselves with just Dola. Base caps at 3 minutes, game clock at 2:09. Ooh, there's a decent snipe shot from the back, shot behind me. Here we go. Oh, nice focus fire into Devon. NB completely lit up here, so everybody knows what's going on. Ooh, good shot into Scorpius. Let's go live with these mediums.
It looks like MB is trying to push.
Minute 15 on
The
the clock.
E4 and that batch at the back, they need to get in the fight.
Yep.
But look at this, when they're going to go up the hill, all these mediums behind them are going to pretty much smash them from the back. Look at this. E5 and the I7 are going to get murdered in the back too. Easy free shots.
Keep ahead by 2. Now ahead by NB back by 4 now. 25 seconds on the clock. Love you, D-Dub. Make me hot and heavy there, buddy, with your breathing in the mic.
Sorry about that. I was
Hilda Dunn going down here. Penalty hoping to get in a shot into Corporal Darren. 662 roll. Interesting roll.
Yeah, that's a low roll.
There it is. Chiefs taking game one. Mill, would you like to go down that damage for us?
Yeah, from Chief or NB? Which one? Or both, I don't mind.
Go ahead and go down both. the guest.
Okay. 19 came out with 1300 damage, 2100 from Diethy, I don't know. Dirt Rider with 1900, 400 from Zack, 19 from the Leopard, 24 from the E5, and Captain Nalty with almost 3100 damage, which is not that bad. We got here the TVP coming out with 1300 damage. Batchat, he got murdered kind of quick, only 3 shots fired. 400 damage. Devin and the Chieftain with 400 damage too. Scorpius and the Kranvagan dropping a donut, sadly. And E5 1 shot, 1 pan. Need disc, 1100 damage, and the IS-7 with almost 1500 damage.
Thank you very much, Smill. All right, guys, here we go. All right, it's that time for a code. Hashtag. Actually, you know what, Smill, you want to give us a hashtag?
Hashtag win.
Hashtag win. Hashtag win. We'll get you hooked up with let me spin the wheel. What am I gonna give away this time? Looks like some more premium time. So hashtag win. Our guest here, Mill from Immortals, Omega. Media the art specialist and Marshall Mod for Wednesday Night Fights, and one of our WNF media people, our WNF streamer, DWP.
I can't wait for my tax returns to come in to get my new headset.
Tell you.
I can't wait till mine comes in. I'm getting a whole new setup.
One of the best headset setup. A lot of people are going to it just because the ease of use, and everything is the Turtle Beach Stealth 420s.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
They're $100 now. Completely wireless, great range. I run them. Sleep runs them. Fever runs them. I think Nerve even had a pair. They're just really good. They're sensitive. Very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm looking for a wireless pair that I can remove the mic and use as like pair of headsets with like say I'm out listen to music that too. So I'm looking for all around wireless.
Oh yeah, the 420Xs would definitely get you taken care of. You can unplug that in the mic section. You can have bass boost, treble boost, natural sound, superhuman hearing, all those. I just didn't like the 500s.
Oh, I already have that.
All right, Bolt. We're just waiting on Chief to get one more tank here, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Like the ones I broadcast on here are my Astros going through my mix amp and all my audio software that I have. Alrighty, so Omega, you want to go down Chief, and D-Dub, you want to go down MB?
Hey, let me get back to Crusher Pass. I will.
Chief is running an E4, a Leopard 1, 2 Bat Chats, 2 I7s, and a Chieftain.
And it looks like MB is running E4, 3 Bat Chats, 2 I7s, and Quaff Wagon. Or
Ron Wagon.
yeah, Quan Wagon. I don't know how I was calling it wagon.
Wagon. We'll let you Southerners pass with the European pronunciations.
I think that my game
Ha
crashed.
ha ha.
Oh, you think your game crashed?
Are you guys in the game?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
Counting down right now. It's 7.
Yeah, my game definitely crashed.
Well, maybe if you were just rebooted, it'll bring you right back into the game at least. Good.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
So let's see what tactics are used this time around.
NB going with the no BS. They're coming straight at him. Like Clutch may stay behind, and Pac-Man might also. Nope, they're just falling behind the Kronwagen. And then over
They're
here,
gonna push him.
Then over here on the Chiefs side, they're getting it busy. They are pushing that Chieftain up the hill. That's one way to get that. Man, the Chieftain was supposed to, its power to ton ratio is not bad. What is?
You fool me when you see it go up a hill.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, but the drag coefficient on that tank has just been absolutely outrageous.
Who hit Darren? Or was he double tapped?
Captain Alty getting singled there. Oh man, good night E4. Kronwagen dumped his rounds in there along with Mythic Monster. They were having a bump fest up here with Dola and Boxhound, but looks like they're all better now. You got Dola all the way on top of the hill. On the very, very
They need to
tippy
finish
top.
Pac-Man before he runs out. He runs.
Oh, Pac-Man.
And the IS-7s are getting
Okay.
absolutely ripped here. 5
Yeah,
and
they
19.
MB definitely noticed the overmatch, and they're taking full-on advantage of it.
Chief is not abandoning that hill very, very quickly. They're still just chilling up there, maybe hoping to snipe it out. Clutch taking a shot there.
Yield 9.
You know
of
that
course,
they
it goes
win.
down.
If they focus on the targets and finish the bad shots, I think it can be a win from Chief. If they play it well, it's always possible.
Devin shooting the gap. Dirt Rider might get a big shot. Nope, Devin misses it.
They got Dolo in a sneaky position, Chieftain.
Out there in that boost spot. He's really gonna have to.
I think they.
Oh, that Leopard 1 is not going to survive.
No. Even Dola is going to die from the bad shots. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, good placement by the Bat Chat sitting back there, reloading and sniping out. Mythic's going to go down, I think.
Boxhound keeps bouncing.
Oh, Bat Chat's bouncing.
Dirt Rider's gonna run into Disc. Dirt Rider goes down, so it's all up to Boxhound. On a reload, Disc does have some rounds left for him. Oh,
Ooh.
misses.
Whiff.
And he's on the reload now. Clutch is
Yeah,
gonna be
but
almost
Clutch
reloaded.
is almost reloaded.
Yep.
Oh, good shot on the move by that E4. Chasey.
Clutch should be reloaded now. Boxhound is reloaded. Clutch on fire, but his automatic fire extinguisher saves him. Clutch takes the clutch shot and takes down Boxhound.
Oh, that damage spread.
Mega, you want to roll down it while I give away this code?
Yeah, one sec.
Here, I
So,
just-
Chiefs.
Go ahead.
Chiefs Boxhound with 2,800. He's the top damage dealer. Last one alive for the Chiefs. Then you have Dirt Rider in his Bat Chat with only 822. Dola and his Chieftain boosted up there, did 1721. Just not quite enough. Swift and his Leopard 1, 1,500. We'll call it 16. Captainality did 901. And his E4, one shot, I think. And then the IS-7s, 1,000 and 1,400 for Chief. On MB side, Pac-Man went down, was only able to do 800. Yield to None was able to at least put one clip out for 1,100. He went down. But the surviving tanks by MB definitely spread out the love there. You have 2,000 for Need Disc. Clutch did 2,000 as well. You had 2,600 by Mythic Monster in that E4 with 2 kills. Clutch did have 4 kills in his bat chat, and then Devin with 3,200. Unfortunately, no kills there, but definitely put out the damage. And then Captain Darren, or Corporal Darren, 2,500 in his IS-7.
Alrighty.
I got to switch.
Letting the games 1-1 here. Winner of the premium time code goes out to MGN Joker. MGN Joker, congratulations. Give me a whisper, and I'll get you hooked up with your code. Alrighty. So where are we off to now, Omega?
We are in Ensk.
Ooh. Smell, I do have to say that I love that you guys picked Hellsville for your guys' choice.
Actually, it was we didn't know what map to pick, and one of our guys just randomly said this map, and he said this as a joke, but I still picked it, and surprise. So yeah.
I love Ravage
That's
Capital.
Hell's favorite map. So
It's my favorite map. I'm gonna put in a petition to rename it from Ravage Capital to Hellsville.
If it works, congrats. I would like this though, honestly.
but you're French, correct?
I'm French Canadian.
French Canadian. Okay. Half right then. Well, there you go. It's the one map in a Paris setting.
I never saw Paris, so I can't tell.
Well, when I went in there, you got the big Eiffel Tower in the background there.
Yeah.
If you ever noticed it.
I didn't see the beginning of the last game, but it seems like NB was a little bit more aggressive, and it seems like it paid off. Is it right?
Yeah, sometimes it does take NB. Sometimes it does take NB to lose one to get back in and just blast it out, unfortunately.
Maybe chill
That'd be
out the
like,
nerves.
they kill Kenny.
There you go. Let me stop it for a second.
We'll be giving away more codes here later on. Let's see here. At the 10 p.m. hour, we will give away another code. So just waiting for Joker to come out and send me a whisper here on Twitch or on Discord, and we will get you hooked up with your code with some premium time, bud.
Looks like Chiefs are having a little, not sure exactly what they want to pick. Keep bouncing in and out.
The Chiefs are having a powwow, okay?
Mm-hmm. There's too many. There's too many. Sometimes there might be too many Chiefs in the kitchen too. So.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. And no one can say that's racist because I'm Indian.
I am too. I am.
I'm not Indian.
Colville,
I'm Native American.
Indian.
I'm Native American.
I'm a part of the Colville tribe, North Washington State. I'm half. I'm not full. You just need to start.
Oh, we still
picking.
haven't gone kill Predator yet, Omega.
That's gone. That ended, I think, end of January. Yeah, I haven't been playing the Ghost Wars.
I don't know why my can't get my whispers.
Okay.
Yeah, Whisper's
So,
been
it
messing
looks-
up on me lately too.
Looks like MB is going to be running an E4, a Bat Chat, 257 heavies, a couple of Malsas, and a E100.
Jeeps.
And it looks like
Oh, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead, sir.
it looks like Chief is running an E4, a Yagaru E100, a Batchat 3 IS7s, and 157 heavy.
I've seen this, definitely seen this work well for Chiefs. They've used the Jaegeru and E4 combo. It can be devastating on a couple of these corners. So they used it on Ravage Capital in Berlin, so I've never seen them use on Ensk, but border map, city map. You want to go through the turret of a IS7, just bring out a Jaegeru.
I don't know, the Yagaru, it's slow to cross, first of all,
Yeah.
cross the
It
tracks. And the gun angle, it's easily trackable in the corner. So
Oh,
we'll see
definitely.
what they do with it.
I think
Like,
it's
even
it's
the Death Star, it has the gun angle, the gun arc at least.
I mean, in Ravage Capital in Berlin, where you don't have to do any crossing, it makes sense. But yeah, good point on the crossing here. If
It makes sense, but then again, I'd rather pick an E3 that has the same speed, better frontal armor, and better DPM.
oh, Devin just got hit by
That thing shoots
57.
every 20 something seconds, so it's a
MB is
long
getting
reload
caught.
time.
Clutch got
MB's taking 2 shots.
Clutch took a hit there.
far.
Clutch took a hit. Devin's taking a hit.
The mouse didn't cross yet. Mouses.
Foxhound's still kind of in the same position here. Let's see. Yep. That was a nice angling, smart move, guys. Go at an angle to cross those tracks. Increase your chances. Oh, not enough angling coming out of yield to none there. But he does take a shot. But it's okay. It's not like he doesn't have an extra 2,700 hit points to cover the rest. I've been seeing a lot more of this turtle in that D4 area. I really don't like it. I don't know why. I mean, if you're gonna turtle, I would spread some love.
The problem with these little turtles, it's you get surrounded so easily that if NB plays it well and gets the information, they can just surround them by 4 different directions. So
No problem, Joker. A lot of people have a hard time with the Twitch trying to whisper, so it's all good, buddy. I'll get you your code here in a little bit, if you're okay with that, there, Joker. All right, MB rolling down the 1 line. I totally agree with you there, Smil. Being completely bogged in there, you're going to be bouncing on each other, and you won't be able to get into positions, or try to at least escape and get re-angled. It makes them real hard. Shadow Hades there, out there with his pike nose out front, but Defy there with a great side scrape shot into Raging.
ooh. I think it's going to get bad for Diaphy. Honestly,
Nice,
I think he's
hard right,
in a bad
hard
situation.
right, something. Don't put your pooper at him. Don't put your pooper at him. Oh no, Raging's gonna. Oh, there's a good shot to Raging.
Oh,
though.
but he got punished hard for it. And Buxton is on the corner.
And he turns a corner, and congratulations. Welcome to Mouseville. Defies. stuck
Yeah,
between
Diaphy
the-
needs to die right here. There we go.
Yeah, there was not much he was going to be able to do. Captain Alti side scraping with that Yagpan, so that completely blocked that exit. My only thing would maybe he would have had a chance if he would have done a hard right from right where he was at. Ooh, good pin there by Raging. Where's he getting that Yagaru at? Let's look right through the superstructure. Rip Yagpanzis. Good night.
Oh, I think that Demon may go down here. He's lucky. I don't know how he survived to this.
Dola
He's
almost
really
loaded.
lucky.
Dola's back home in his E4. Good night, Devin. Need a disc goes down.
Ooh. Oh, my man Pac-Man is on the other side of the
Yeah,
map.
Pac-Man's all the way outside of the fight.
I don't think he did any damage at the moment. I didn't see him doing much at the moment.
Hilda Dunn and his mouse going down. Chief with a strong showing. Showing Hades getting ammo racked. Mythic Monster taking the lead on the side scrape with Clutch rolling in. With the Pika Booms. Pac-Man reloaded now.
Pac-Man's only done 700 damage so far.
Zach rips into the mouse. Here we go, Pac-Man. Clip it out. One.
Oh.
Two. I wouldn't be going after the IS-7. I'd be going after Zach personally, but
Even the one-shot IS-7 will be better.
well, he made it. Yeah, showing Hades getting around. Dola's taking on Clutch here. Pac-Man
I think that
surrounded.
honestly what caused them this round, because NB had the advantage in my opinion for a little while when they had the I7 caught, but I think that the mouse, going around flanking a mouse is a that's a discussable choice, and like that batch I don't think he did enough. We'll see what he did, but I don't think he did enough. He actually did well. And he put in a good clip on the first round, it seems like.
All right, I'll run down this damage here really fast while we're doing this really fast. Chief did pull out the victory. We're gonna flip sides, and I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing a game 5. I really truly do. So going down the damage here.
Drum
we go.
roll. Drum roll.
Pac-Man Reaper coming out with a 27-40 clutch. 28-88 with 2 kills. Not bad. I mean, they're throwing up the damage. Yielded none, unfortunately. Threw up 383, and he only bounced 390. Hey, thank you so very much for that subscribe, Stinger, for his 5th month in a row. Great to have you, Stinger. You're a good friend. Thank you so much. WNF family thanks you. Mythic Monster coming in with his mouse, 977 with only 490 blocked. I would call that a fail. With the two mouses not blocking over a grand. Disc coming in with a 730. Devin coming in with a 1247, and then Raging coming in with a 2449. Over on the Chief side of the world, Dola being Dola, I said he was at home in the E4, and he proves it here. 4 kills, 5,290 damage. Defy, he did manage to almost get out 2K. I'll give you the 4 points there, Defy. 2K. Foxhound coming in with 2181. Captain Alti with 2 kills, 621. And that Yagpans that was getting pinned to the superstructure. Wow. Zach's Music Box, 57 Heavy, a huge fan favorite. 1 kill, 1437. 19 coming in with 1367, and then Shadow Hades and his IS-7. Congratulations, man. 4,108, 988, and blocking 1,200. I call that a successful round for that man. Joker was saying in there, Defy baited the hell out of the 57 Heavy for him to get, yeah. It almost seemed that way, wasn't it? Remember, after this, we're not done yet. Super excited for this. My team, I might not have the tag right now because I'm part of the Clan Wars event. My boys over at NFTG going to be taking the helm here against Panda. That's going to be a good one. You know what? Let's do it any which way. I'm going to do it this way. just for his honor. Hashtag Smill. Hashtag Smill. I'll get you guys a prize.
Oh yeah, I like this.
NB rolling out E4. Bat chat. Trio of IS7s. E57 heavy. And an E5. Smill, what's Chief rolling out with this time round?
An E4 bat chat, 250Bs, and 3 IS7s.
Alrighty, guys. Rock and roll. See if we can get a game 5 out of this. Yeah, in there, the Mouses is not that bad with that health pool, and if you play them correctly and leading the punch, those Mouses could be one hell of a force to reckon with. While you while they're trying to, stare down your Mouses and stuff like that, the rest of your team could be busy on a flank. So Zach Music Box and Boxhound, I like this play, having them charge down the 9 line. We've seen this before. Smill, haven't you guys done this before, where you sent like Sir Tubbins down the 9 line? Or the 7
No,
line?
I don't think so. No. I always play by myself, pretty much. Most of the time, let's say it that way.
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, never mind.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm still not already sure
switched
about.
sides.
I'm
We
not
switched
100% sure about the. Yes, we did. Yeah. Chief Turtle in the C4.
Make me
square last
question
time.
myself, Hells.
Well, I'm like, it looks like a mirror. Your Rider getting singled out there for a little bit. He's stuck right now. Let's see a Boxhound and those. Oh my goodness gracious, Dirt Rider. Dirt Rider does end up going down. That's not good when you lose your bat chat this early in the fight. Boxhound now on a reload. I don't know how Zach's gonna attack. From being on the.
That's why I question those 50Bs. I don't know, in Ants, like, I don't think that the speed, like, even with that good speed, they didn't do any early damage, So why would you need that speed if you don't,
On your
do early damage?
on your
I think
6,
57.
on your 6 and NFTG have run where they run up the 6 line, but they wait till the team has gotten near the cap, and then they use the speed to get up their clip because they have the height over those railroad cars to clip out and then move.
Yeah. But then again, do you really think that those 10 seconds that you save with the 50Bs over the 57 are worth that DPM and that armor? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just heading back here.
I'm not a
gonna be
50B fan on this map.
He's gonna be the one back here. He's gonna be spotting up Boxhound yet again. Bink, this not spotted. He doesn't need it. Nope. Now he pushed up a little too far. He did get spotted.
This is
Yeah.
where NB
It's a tricky
has
situation.
shown their patience when NB becomes one tank up on a map. They are very well and very adept at also sitting it out, patience,
I think
and they know how to play.
Put,
They know how to play the new rules of this, and they're very good. They're very hard to dig out once they're one tank up.
The Chiefs
On a
really
city
behind
map.
the chopping block here. We're halfway
So they
through the
just
match here.
Pac-Man just got boosted up into the window.
But yet again, in the E5, I mean, with that E4, that's going to be scary. No, it's going to be interesting.
I think they just
Oh,
boost him
so-
up there to get
Thank
spots,
you for
not
the follow.
shots.
Welcome. You're now become one of us. I'll hand you one of Smill's cookies.
What kind of cookies did you have, Smeal? No.
It's Chips Ahoy,
Yes,
Oh,
I call
well,
it.
I can deal without those.
dude.
You guys don't have
It's so
Girl Scout.
good.
Do you have Girl Scout? Oh, not as good as the Samoan Girl Scout cookie. I'm a cookie connoisseur. There's a
Okay,
reason
that
why
cracked
I'm
me up.
almost
I'm sorry.
as big as I
I'm
am.
sorry.
Zach Music Box taking a big hit there from Pac-Man, who got out of the window.
Yeah, he got out. He bounced a shot. Tried going for that
30
50B.
left.
Tried
Here
going for
comes
the
the
shot.
push. Here
on
comes
that
the push on
four.
the foul line.
Shadow Hades in 19 is going to be going to have fun. Devin and Yield to None are right here, kind of side scraping it. But Devin taking a huge
Rage
hit
is
right
waiting.
there. Taking a huge hit right there. Ola takes a huge hit.
Oh,
I want
Oh,
game
here comes the
5.
E4. Let's see what happens. The E4 is waiting for Rage to. He's counting shots on Rage. Oh, good bounce. Oh,
Oh,
Dola.
boy.
oh.
as soon as Rage is reloaded,
Pac's
nope,
going to take
E5
it.
is coming around the corner.
Yep,
Uh,
starting to go backwards. Zach's Music Box.
Nice shot by Rage.
He's receiving more damage than he's putting out.
Yeah, this. Oh, Rage needs to repair that.
Lockdown now putting in some rounds. There you go. Zach needs. I do not like where Zach's at. I do not. I don't like it. I don't like
He's
it.
bouncing a lot of shots.
Yeah, the tanks are
That
going to
50B
yeah,
is
the
not
tanks are
being
gonna be-
nice to him.
They're going to be so angled right there. It's going to be hard to hit. Let's go back over to the action here. Oh, big hit into 19 from the E4 that's behind the camera. Yield to Done.
Here comes Needed.
Doing a great job.
when this is going to get loaded, the game will pretty much be over.
Yeah.
He's going to clean up everything.
Needed is very good at doing that. He's sneaky like you, Smeal.
Yeah, but I mean, every backshot player and the 7v4
Oh,
like
yeah, you
this is
have
going
to
to
be.
clean up everything.
Yeah.
Yield to Done taking down 19. Lockdown goes down. Pressure now on.
Yeah, here comes Needed. He's going to
Box
clip
gonna
out.
Go down. Oh, showing Hades going down. All that's left. is
Going
the
to
box.
game 5.
This is the box. NB pulling it back.
Yeah, I
We're going to
think,
game 5. Pulling it back. We're going to game 5.
I think most of those shots that Zach Music Box hit, I think bounced. If you go
We're
look
going to
at
take a
his-
quick
his
look
score
here.
there.
Fox did throw out 26-68. He went 12-10-7. So, I mean, he was doing him work. I didn't like the placement of it. I mean, but yet again, prove me wrong, and he did. So, Boxhound in his position throwed out through 2K, the Dirt Rider, and this is kind of crazy getting caught out early, throwing up donuts. Dola in a rarity with 924 in his E4. And then the IS-7 camp just couldn't get anything rolling. Captain Altia Grand, 1500. And then showing Hades coming out with a 980. Now it's a different showing over here on the MB cap. Raging Warrior coming in with his 57 heavy 966. 2 kills, 2664. Disc coming in with 2114. Pac-Man Reaper 1304. Mythic Monster with his E4 coming in 5 for 5 for 5 for 3918. Great job. And blocking 890 at the same time. Yield to None coming in with his IS-7 2134. Clutch. I'll give it to you. Let's go ahead and tell him 600 and a kill, and then Devin Dunham coming in with 2877. Great job, NB. We're going to game 5. Ghost Town. Ghost Town. Ghost Town.
Mhm.
Ghost Town.
Where the Reaper sleeps.
Either where the Reaper sleeps or where the Beaver snores. Which could be definitely, you could get those two mixed up. Trust me, Beaver slept on my couch.
Oh, kept you up all night, huh?
Oh no, I snore louder than he does every day. Any day.
Oh.
I wear a Darth Vader mask. You can't hear it really.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, your wife's probably so used to it now. It helps. She probably can't fall asleep without you wearing that mask. Huh?
White noise for her.
Yeah, that's my mom. My dad's the same way.
ED409 in the chat, rooting on NB. So's my good friend KUI Stinger. Gibity is predicting.
I'm actually
3-2
liking how.
NB winning.
I'm liking how Chief is actually their clan is playing though.
Oh, they're definitely a strong clan, strong team.
I think this is the first time I actually watched them though.
All right, let's do this. Hashtag Smil. Winner chicken dinner. Congratulations. Go on out. Hold on. Still spinning. I think he won earlier this week, but it doesn't matter. It's a different show. Congratulations, Haphazard Set. Haphazard Set. Hit me up. We'll get you hooked up with a prize.
Looks like both teams are ready.
All right, so Mr. Smil, if you would kindly go down the NB side, and I will go down the Chieftains, and we will take this to Game 5.
Okay, so an E4, a bad chat, 3 IS7s, an E5, and a missing tank, 57 of 80.
We're on the Chieftain side. Here we go. Dola E4, Fox, Defy, Bolton, Bat Chat, Captain Alcy, 19, IS7s, Dirt Rider, 57 Heavy, and Boxhound back in that 50B.
I don't know, three fast tanks again. It's a lot in a single map. 3 non-armored tanks, it's a lot, but
Yeah.
I like this because it gives mobility and you can flex around fast. But still, like 3 non-armored tank, it's a lot. We'll see.
And it begins.
Is Dirt Rider AFK? No, not anymore. Okay.
And it looks like MB are sticking together.
Yeah, you could probably count the MB is going to stack up.
Around that
Two
corner.
tanks on the E4. Post a tank up on the D3 area, and then flex out to the F5.
So basically like bunker down.
Wait to see who makes a mistake and flex on it.
I
Looks
mean,
like
with
Chiefs
those
going
bad
two.
chats, they need to get the information. I think they have the power to do it.
I think they're
That
just
is-
waiting to see if there's any tanks coming down the JK line.
Yeah, where Dola's sitting is a very dangerous spot, though, for anybody else, because I've seen some needles being thread, shots just delivered from right from where Dola sits. So that's the one thing that NB has to be wary of, where Dola's sitting in his E4. Back out here waiting to possibly spot somebody up, but the way NB's playing, they're not likely to spot anybody up because they're staying close together and close knit to be able to flex. That is the key on this map I've seen is you gotta be able to rotate and flex quick.
While we're
And I do give
Devin
credit on
is
MB.
rotating
MB
here.
does do that really well.
What was that, Health?
I just wanted to say really fast, don't forget to go check out all the tank on take action. Don't miss a shell over on our YouTube. Just go ahead and type into the search Wednesday Night Fights. And also on Facebook. Beaver does some pretty good funny posts up in there. Keep up to all the newest news and everything for Wednesday Night Fights. Go check us out on Wednesday Night Fights at Facebook.
I don't have a Facebook at this moment.
Well, then you better
Where
get
have you
one,
been
and
and what corner are you in?
You better get
Too
one
much
and join
fun.
Facebook.
I deleted mine way back.
Yeah.
I try not to talk on
I
it.
don't
be
know
making-
here. Honestly, I'm really questioning those two bad chats. You know, they have the power to just run into the map and find them without taking any risk. And the worst case, they're going to need a bad chat, and it's going to be a 2v1.
Locksound is
So,
the one that
uh,
actually spots up Raging and Devin.
Yeah, he did. He's doing the spotting job.
That's a nice little cross corner there. But I think that tells MB that they know that Chief has a tank out there, so you can see how they're kind of flexing it back and
You're gonna take it down to the wire for us there, folks.
Yeah, it looked like 3 minutes on the clock.
it is 3 minutes now.
Stick around for the next match. Coming up here soon, right shortly after the end of this match, we'll have the NFTG versus Panda match. That's gonna be huge. Don't miss it.
Honestly, right now it's the first person that takes some damage is the losing team. So
Dola spotting up Raging spotting up Dola there. They know a rollout's coming out.
Are they going to react to it?
Chief isn't really reacting or I don't see them sensing.
They don't have the
this rotation.
information.
Devin,
They don't
No,
have
the
the
bad chat.
information.
Oh, they
spots
just
up
now got
Dirt Rider.
spotted.
Interesting. Devin spots up Zach. OP search of the IS-7. I love it.
Mythic's been spotted up. Mythic's been proxy spotted.
All right, here comes the Bat Chatter Defy. Honestly, if I was the Bat Chat with Disc, I'd be falling
first
around.
shot. That's a big shot that 57 just took, but Ray just took another big shot too.
Old teams.
Up by 1%.
Definitely. Oh, good shot.
Where
up
would
Dirt
you go
Rider.
if you were needed this? Where would you go?
I would have just came back around right where he was going at, and then just to watch that rear flank, and then if he wasn't there, I would start putting in rounds. Dirt
Oh,
Rider
one
goes
tank
down.
went
Here's the
down.
push. Here comes the push. Raging going down.
Ooh.
Raging going down.
Oh.
Would have had Disc.
Music
moving in
box
a
just went
long
down.
time ago.
Oh, Boxhound is coming in to try to clip somebody out.
Uh-oh, Cheap in big trouble here.
MB's in the bigger trouble. MB has a
Oh,
never
Dollar
mind.
is going down.
Devin. If Devin goes down, it goes down to math, and nobody wants to go down to the math.
And I think that even if he goes down, I think that Captain may go down too. Oh, or maybe Pac-Man before.
19.
Bye, take
He's
the
going
huge
down.
hit. Oh, Cheap misses his shot. Not good, missing
Oh,
that clutch
crap.
shot.
Uh-oh.
8 seconds left. Defy
Chief's
misses his
up
shot.
right now.
Defy misses his shot.
34% to 37.
Alrighty, these guys are gonna make me
Oh.
do math. Alright.
Alright, you help me do MBs?
Alright, Omega, you know the formula. Here we go.
Yes, I do.
Alright. Give us 2 moments here, guys, while we do the math. You're gonna which one do you got? We're not
I'll go
doing-
MB side.
You're on NBs.
Or I'll do Chief side. I don't want to be biased. I'll do Chief side.
Thank
Do MB. What is the health pool on the 50B?
2100 hit points.
Thank you.
First off, let's go ahead and just your damage added up.
Hey there,
Damage added here.
Alright, the
Actually,
damage
50
added up for
defense.
MB is 9,224.
No. It's only the tanks alive.
Oh, tanks alive?
Yeah.
Alright, that's easy.
And I've got it already
I
done
just
right
did
here.
everything.
It's 5,615. Okay. Pull up my hit point chart.
Well, Chiefs put out 7,500.
Chiefs put out 7,500.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, they're 2K over.
And it's 2,400 hit points for Nias 7, right?
2,400.
Quick question like this: why would you only count the tanks alive? Like, what does that matter that the tank is alive or not?
The tank
Damage has been dealt.
It's so if you have a tank that just runs around in the back and runs away for the draw and doesn't put anything into the fight, that would be the deciding factor. Is you get be the with the tanks being alive would be the ones that were help figure it out.
Where's my pencil? Paper.
Hey Smoot, does you, Immortals and Panda use the same clan logo or not?
No, we don't.
Alright.
And the Bat Chat's hit points is what?
1800.
Yeah, we do this. It's absolutely fairest. If you teams just give us a moment, it's just some math that we do, and it assures the absolute fairest way of doing this. You can, math doesn't lie. There's no prejudice, and so I mean, we're set up for this stuff to be able to get it done quickly. So. What's your health pool looking like over there? Before we go too much deeper into the math. They had 3830. So they did 5,615 damage with 3830 left.
We're looking at well, just the 50B took no damage alone. The two IS7s and the 50B combined is 4,000, not including the others. 500. You said what'd you say the 50B was?
50B is 2,100. 2,100. I just need to know what the final was on their health when you combined all of them together. Or it get done
Yeah.
with Chiefs.
$55.33.
So they had 5533 left?
Yep.
And they did how much damage?
7,000.
They got it.
7,000.
I don't even have to go into the percentages now. We're into the rest of that. I mean, that's pretty cut and clear because it's most tanks alive, the lowest hit point of all tanks that have been destroyed versus highest value of. So I mean, they got it. It's right there. So the winners, you had Chief. So there's your winners.
7,531 damage done to 5,533 HP left.
Yep. So over.
Yeah, they had a full health 50B.
And B
live.
had 5615 and 3830. So congratulations going out to Chief. Chief are the winner. Sorry about that. We just had to get math done really quickly. So there it is. Chiefs awarded the victory.
Yeah, and
Bravo, Chief,
and
for
even
winning.
and also, if you went by the percentages, at the top if everybody wants looking at that too, Chiefs were up by 3% in the end. It was 35% to 37%, or 34% to 37%.
All right. Let's get it ready here. We're going to be getting NFTG versus Panda. NFTG's running a man down. They asked if I could play for him, and unfortunately I would love to, but when it comes to points, I'm pretty much stuck behind the wheel. So let's see if they're able to get somebody in here really quickly. Thank you for everybody sticking around. You guys have been an amazing audience. We're going to be doing a EW. Can't be doing that. There's a delay.
Oh, sorry.
Alrighty. So we're going to get this all set up here.
What map are we running?
They ever reply? Any teams?
Murphy is on. Murphy says So Panda wants Himmelsdorf Knight.
So if NFTG runs a man down, what this means is well, if they beat Panda. I mean, they beat Panda a man down and get a whole bunch of bonus points. So in the ranking, Panda is higher than the NFTG crew. So playing a man down and winning, they would get huge bonus points here. So let's see how this rolls out. We're just going to take a couple moment here. Table on my end, and we'll be right back in this action. Doing the last match of the night, late night. Got some codes coming out. We got everything else on tap for everybody. So stick with us. I'm Hellscat Death with Smil, Omega, and DWP. You guys go ahead and have a quick discussion really fast while we're waiting for this to get all loaded up.
So,
Hey, Omega, really fast. You want to talk about the Wounded Warrior?
I'm not as familiar with it. I do know. Yeah. No.
Give me a moment. I'll come back and talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just the moderator.
So the Wounded Warrior Project Discord tournament server is going to be open now. I will be opening up that server link in the Wounded Warrior Project category in the Wednesday Night Fights Discord. So it's going to be you and your team will be able to take part in this great event where all the proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior Project. It's $10 per person, $100 per team. And remember, if you copy and paste your code and put it in, it puts a space in the front.
And at the end. Right now I'm working on some clip arts for the interviews.
All right. NFTG seemed to be able to pick them up. Super excited, but yeah, back to the Wounded Warrior thing. I am opening up it right now to the general public. There will be a link in there. And everybody and their brother will be able to funnel in and we'll get you taken care of.
I might talk to Uncle Buck about it. I might pay for it.
So go on over there. It is open now. Go check it out and have a great time. The TLP boys will get you all taken care of. And we'll be gladly showing this tournament off to the world. And the winners of the tournament will get invited. You have to pay your own way, but your choice. That would show up to be on national television in a live ceremony put on by Wounded Warrior as we for the check. So you will be nationally televised, and it will be used for TV promo spots, internet promo spots. So your team would be proudly involved with the Wounded Warrior Project, TLP, and Wednesday Night Fights. So, and then also on top of that, those teams will also be getting some of them amazing Wounded Warrior blankets that they hand out. So, a lot going on the line here. I mean, you got to think of it as, well, what's in it for me? Well, you win, you get to be put on television for playing a video game. What do you think of that?
I can
All right.
say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know if you want your ugly mugs on there or not, but that's a pretty good prize. Smil, how about this? If you roll down Panda when they get all launched out, I will go down my boys from NFTG. So you got your guys in Panda, I got my guys in NFTG, and we're going to have a little grudge match here, sir.
Yeah.
What's the health pool of an E5?
I think it's
20
2,500.
150.
Yeah.
An E5?
25,
Is
50? Yeah, the E5.
that, 2,200. And I think that, yeah, I think it's that
Yeah,
2,200.
it is. It's 2,200. All right,
Looks
looks
like
like
both
they're all
sides
picked
are
up
ready.
there. Go ahead there, Smil.
Baby Amp, my man Baby Amp with an E4. Brawling in the Hells and IS7s, Murphy and Viking, and 57s Heavy. Scout just picked an IS7 and Milo in a 50B.
Over on the NFTG side of the world, Gung Fu Black Belt in the Bat Chat. U.S. Sherman and Locked Hornet, both in IS-7s, cluster bombs, and way too easy for you, all in IS-7s. Sniff and Sandhog rolling out in the 50Bs.
Here we go.
My
IS-7
bets
heaven.
are on Panda. I vote for
My bet-
Panda.
All right. So
I'm not
I
voting
will
for either
bet.
side. I'm neutral.
I will bet your $1 Canadian against my $1 US for I bet on NFTG. So here we go.
I have no dollar, man. Every dollars are going on my cookies.
Okay, then
I don't
I'll
have a
give you
dollar
some.
for.
I'll give you some of my cosmic brownies if you give me some
Oh,
of
that's getting
your some of your
serious.
cookies.
Okay, that match, I ain't neutral. It's all for Panda. Oh.
Oh. All right, so here we go. It's going to be an interesting lineup. These two have faced each other before, so this has been back and forth. NFTG, one of the OG teams. Panda, of course, is one of the one of the OG teams also, but just an offshoot with the Immortals. So this is going to be great. So it looks like Panda is electing to go ahead and shove everybody up top, where NFTG
might split
Gun Fu
off.
Black Belt.
Milo's going to cam the back here.
Interesting. He does have the speed for that.
Maybe he's going to wait for it. Maybe he's worried that the bad chat comes to get early damage.
And that's what Gung Fu is looking like he's going to do, is try to get some quick spots and maybe try to come up the flank after a while, once they get some
And
more
if he-
information going.
Yeah, and if he does that,
If he, Milo's right there for him.
yeah, he's going to have a bad surprise. And a 50B versus a
Two.
bad chat. The 50B has the advantage.
Medium versus
Oh,
heavy.
here we go.
Let's get over. Uh-oh. Gung Fu
Milo,
getting
what are
spotted.
you doing? No!
Oh, and Gung Fu's not
Oh.
looking to his right. Milo's going to
how
be able
could
to
I
get at least
expect
3
that?
rounds.
Yeah, and he's going
All
to
4
reload
rounds
before him.
connected.
Yeah, he's going to reload before him. So if he doesn't get the ram, he's going to get the reload. He's going to beat him on the reload.
At one
Alright,
moment in
speaking
the
of that-
French this thing, both reloading.
Yeah, but Milo's going to get the advantage right here. If Gunfu doesn't run. Let's see what happens on the hill now.
Milo's almost reloaded. I'm following this. Oh, he tracks him.
There we go.
Kung Fu's down.
He needs to get in the fight now.
When you get up here, Hell's Cracker already lost almost 2/3 of his life. Already, Sniff is on a reload. Skyhawk's also hurting. Big hit into
Panda has the gun advantage, but then again, there's a 50B down there doing nothing. So
Oh, and they're focusing on Sniff. Sniff trying to get around. Now Sniff lining it up.
oh, Sniff shouldn't
Oh.
go in the front right there. It's
There's two.
dangerous.
Panda's still up with the gun advantage. 4 IS-7s in the waiting behind them.
Yeah, but all
Where's that-
like,
where's that-
only Baby Ape has the HP now, and Murphy even, but all the rest of the guys are really low in HP. Oh,
U.S. Sherman goes down.
Yeah, and Sniff just took a hit, I think. Did he?
Omega, your echo. Rolling numbers goes down. This is tight. 26 to 29. Sniff going down. Way too easy for you going down now. Locked Hornet now in a fight with 257s. Here comes the push. All right, it looks like this first outing is going to go to Panda.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Smills one step closer to getting some of my brownies. Not good. Not good. The boys from NFTG will come back, though. We're going to switch sides, and they're going to get the quicker spawn to the top. All right, we're going to go down some damage here now for you. Had to transition here over on the NFTG side. Here we go. Sandhawk coming out with a 2679 with 1 kill. Sniff My Wagon at 1643. Gung Fu Black Belt does manage to actually get out 1588. Cluster Bombs coming out with 2K. Locked Hornet, we'll give you 2K on that locked. Way Too Easy coming in with a 1905. And then U.S. Sherman with the 1460. Now over here on the Panda side of the world, Brawling Numbers coming out with the 1456. Milo with 1800. Sad Baby Imp, we'll give him 2100. Viking Tankard, 1 kill, 2865. Murphy Mauler, 1600. Hell's Cracker, 2 kills, 3271. Great job, Hells. And then Skyhawk finishing it off, 2 kills, 2516. We're going to be switching sides here. Joker loving the NFTG logo going on. Alrighty, both teams now in the middle of selecting their tanks. God, I wish I could be in there with NFTG. If I wasn't streaming, guys, I'd be in there beside you.
Yeah, I know when I have to do your clan, y'all's interview, I can't use that one logo.
Oh, why not? That's our logo.
I'm talking about the other one, not the one that's flicking off. Unless
Tell
you
you
want
what.
me to use that one.
You know, you don't have to. I rock my NFTG t-shirt, and it has that exact logo. So, hell, I even go to Target and all that stuff, rocking the NFTG t-shirt with a big, giant, bony finger to you, too.
Oh, Susan, actually, when y'all want to set up an interview?
I can get you hooked up with either Maydu or with Sniff. You can do that.
I know I got Panda's interview Saturday at 7, and I got Savage tomorrow night.
All right, both teams looking almost identical from their last picks. Alrighty, here we go again. How about this time, Smilge, you roll down that NFTG side, and I will roll down your Panda side.
A bad chat, 3 IS7s, 57 and 250Bs.
We're on the other side, E4, Bad Chat, trio of IS7s and a pair of 57 heavies. I'm going to take you live to Fozzy Painless while we're waiting for this to get to going. Second round on Himmel. Painless, the official theme song for Blitzkrieg. Back live to the action. Here we go. Wow, Murphy Mahler's not 3 marked on his 57 heavy. Interesting.
Yeah, Murphy, go through mark that thing.
Viking Tanker is.
God damn it.
Brawling Numbers only having rocking a 2 MOE IS7. And then they broke. Thanks for Nothing going out wide, going down the 1 line. Kung Fu Black Belt
He's
sitting
going to
right
meet that
here.
other bad chat. Let's see if Thanks for Nothing is good at 1v1s.
Kung Fu gives him the rear. All right. Thanks for Nothing sticks out there. Kung Fu then moves down to the B line. Go take a look at how the NFTG guys, they pushing. Nope, 50Bs are kind of pushing each other. And the IS7s and then the 57 heavy coming up in the rear. We're on the Immortal side. Who we got pushing who? No one really pushing each other. IS7s coming up there first, then followed by the 57 heavies, and then Sad Baby Imp in that E4. NFT's EG now up on the base. Kung Fu's taking damage. Him and Tanks for Nothing are going at it over here. 3 on the base.
Gunfu already took a hit from Tanks.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sherman's out wide. Sherman's out really wide. He does bounce a shot. NFTG kind of stretching to get damage here. Sandhog.
I kind of
jumping
love
the
what
cliff.
Tanks is doing. He's going for. Looks
Oh,
like Tanks
Browning
is going for a fresh
oh,
reload.
Oh,
he-
goodness.
ah.
Nice triple tap. Sandhog down.
Oh.
Not worth it. Not
Oh,
worth
he
staying
paid it.
there. Oh, and
Browning
Sherman
took a lot of
Murphy's
hits,
coming
but
around the back.
losing a 50B that quick in the game, that's a big loss for sure.
Yes, it is. And then Sherman is out exposed. Sad Baby Imp almost reloaded. Someone's going to get hit for a lot. Oh, and it goes into the tracks.
My man, Baby Imp.
Sherman needs a tag out. He needs just kind of sit back and relax just a moment. Thanks for nothing now coming around to back up his team. Gung Fu's still sitting out there like he's waiting. Sherman overextending again to try to get a shot.
Is Gun Fu AFK? Or he's just like side scraping this corner for years?
Way too easy, poking way out there far, taking a shot right into the lower plate. Cobra taking a hit, getting ammo right.
Oh,
Sherman
Gun
getting
Fu is
ammo.
not AFK, he's moving.
He needs
For
to get
sure,
up
I thought
there.
it was AFK. Yeah, he needs to get in the fight.
Not looking good for the
Here,
NFTG
Sherman is
crew
a
here.
one shot.
Gung Fu
No.
in the A4. I don't know. He was trying to proxy, see if he was still in up there in A3, but
Yeah, but Thanks for Nothing is on the hill since a little while now.
yeah. IS-7's just going down here. Alrighty. So Panda's going to be taking both sides here on the Hemmel's
Gun
Knight.
Fu has 0 hits at the moment, if I'm not mistaken.
He hasn't fired
He
yet.
kind of side script. Yeah, he kind of side script this in corner all game long. Maybe it was AFK. We don't know. I don't know.
Looks like Panda has the flag on lockdown.
There it is. Panda. Emmelsdorf. Victorious. Both sides.
You might losing your brownies.
I think I might. All right, going down the damage here really fast. Over on the NFTG side, Sandhog coming in with a 1609, Snip with 820, Gung Fu with 0, Cluster Bombs 425, Locked Hornet with 545, Way Too Easy for You 1912, and then Sherman coming in with a 2879. Then over on Panda's side, Hellscracker coming in with 2426, Brawling Number 1436, Cobra coming in with 2 kills 2663, Viking Tinker 1 kill 2262. Murphy Mahler, 1 kill, 1478. Sad Baby Imp coming in with 1 kill, 2836. And Tanks for Nothing with 2349. All right, now we're going to be going off to the NFTG map pick. All right, while we're waiting for tanks to get picked here. I'm going to hand it over to Great Band. My Fear Death Punch, Gone Away. Getting permission from Prospect Records and all of them for having the theme song to our Wounded Warrior Project tournament. This is Gone Away.
Time I can't deal. It's so unfair and it feels like heaven so far away. And it feels like the world has grown cold now that you've gone away. Leaving flowers on your grave show that I still care. Black roses and
tanks being picked here. Almost set to get ready to go. And make sure when you do enter these codes, enter them at the World of Tanks website, the World of Tanks console website. Remember to get rid of the space before and the space after the codes that we do hand you are very picky when you put them in there. So I know sometimes you might get frustrated, but the code is good. Trust me. All the other codes have been working, so just remember that there is 0 spaces in there, and you cannot do it from an Android phone. You have to do it either via Apple or even like a Windows phone. Mobile is not the best. You got to do it that way. All right. So Omega, would you kindly go down the NFTG side? And D-Dub, roll down the Panda after Omega.
NFT,
Will do.
G4, Bat Chat, I7, duo of 57 heavies.
What was that?
You said E100s?
I barely hear you, buddy.
My mic's messed up.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go down Pandas real
Yeah,
fast.
go down Panda and I'll just
Panda's
slide down
out.
FTG. So go ahead, go down Panda.
Pandas are bringing the T10E4, 1 Batchat, 2 I7s, 2 57 heavies, and another E100.
NFTG rocking it out. Here comes E4, Batchat, IS7, pair of 57 heavies, pair of E100s, and we're going game 3 on Ensk. Hoping everybody's enjoying the show this evening. Thank you for everybody who stuck around. You guys have been amazing. Super glad to have you out. I'm going to play some puppies right after this, so what are you guys talking about? Mom on the phone must have got a phone call if I allowed to use that line the other night. Mom, get off the phone. Mom, I thought I told you to knock while I'm cleaning my room. You guys are crazy.
Sometimes the chat can get crazy.
Oh, we have some.
Don't ask questions.
We have some of the best fans. Greta on the side of Milo's E100 here. That is 3 marked. You crazy, crazy fool. 3 marking a E100. Good job. Nocturne getting spotted up. Way too easy for you getting spotted up. Let's see if I can get over here before, see if anybody's going to give him shots. No, not really. Oh, good hit into Lock Hornet. Who was that? Is that Milo?
Ooh, somebody's on fire.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Good night, Locked Hornet.
Do you guys remember last week when Thanks for Nothing got 2v1 versus Fame versus a 57 and a Batchat on Ensk? I'm wondering if he's going to do the same mistake again. I'm wondering.
Skyhawk, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I thought you would have had that sooner. I thought we were friends. Just messing with you, buddy. Sounds good. Great to have you. Welcome to the dark side. So that is a serious oops and uh-oh scenario with losing Locked Hornet. Puts NFTG in a hell of a pickle here.
I'm kind of expecting Penna to be a little bit more aggressive, you know, like they're tank up,
I kind of hope clip because that's a lot.
Got a good question in there by 1066. Why pick E100s over Mouses on this map?
Because it trades better and it can cross the train tracks faster. 750 alpha damage is a lot. That heat is awesome.
The E100 is a little bit faster than the mouse.
Yeah.
I say bring out the Type 5 Heavy. Tanks run out to taking, ooh, 2 good hits. On fire, 3.
Oh, he's so dead.
Tanks
He,
for nothing. Wow. Gung Fu was like, Here comes the push. These 3 tanks are going to be in big trouble. Sandhog getting ammo racked. No one near to give him back up. Sandhog almost down. He is reloaded. Big hit in the brawling numbers. Sandhog going down.
That was quick.
Yes, that was. Murphy jumped a slip and got out of there in a hurry. Sherman now on a reload.
They need to make sure that those 257s don't do too much damage. They can still be dangerous.
Viking tanker bounces a shot off cluster bombs here. Doesn't bounce that one. Doesn't bounce that one either. Oh, but cluster bounces on Viking. Viking on a reload.
Murphy's going to get company in the back.
Can he get... Oh, he's already pretty much targeted up. Rolling numbers spinning. Oh, Kung Fu playing with fire. Murphy, one more round left. The brawling numbers is falling back at the same time. Oh, Kung Fu's round goes into the fence. Here comes Sniff and Hell's Cracker. Sniff on a reload.
Milo, look at this, wow. And Viking is going to get in the poopa and clean this up real quick.
Yep. Oh, Viking stuck.
He can't squeeze between there.
Yeah, nice play, Viking. We like this. That's
We got that live on
awesome.
stream.
yeah, that's yeah, GG right there.
Well, Sniff's gonna empty a clip into Milo here. Can he get a top pop? Can he get a top pop? Oh, a little bit of a ram. Hellscracker gonna put aside. Brawling numbers takes on Gung Fu, and Hellscracker takes out Sniff. Panda 3 and out. Skyhawk. I have so many different Twitch accounts. I have 3 following WNF. That is total dedication, my friend. You are the man. All right, we're going to go down this damage here really fast. Gung Fu coming in with 2478. Way too easy with only 938. Hornet getting taken out so early. Unfortunately, throwing up some donuts there. Sandhog coming in. Just wasn't his luck tonight with 829. Cluster bombs in his IS-7. 1476. U.S. Sherman coming in with a 2146. And my guy Sniff coming in with 3727 and a kill. Great job, NFTG. Thanks for coming out. You guys, you know you're number 1 in my book. You always will. So, over here on the Panda side, I love these guys too. A lot of love goes out for the Panda. Tanks for nothing. Kung Fu got revenge. That's all I have to say. Tanks throwing up zeros. It's okay, Tanks.
Yeah.
You had some good games.
Tanks just had a new job and he's working for Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, here we can see it.
All right.
GG Tanks.
Mill being ruthless. Sad Baby M coming in with the 848. Viking Tanker coming in with the 2714 and getting trapped between 2 buildings. He did recover though, be able to make it back across to get some action on the other side. But he did get 3 kills. Hellscracker coming in with a 2266 to the kill. Brawling number coming in with 2 kills, 2349, and then Milo with his 3 marked Beretta E100 rolling out with 4438 without a kill. That's kind of crazy. He did not end up with a kill. So there it is. Higher C Panda did take down NFTG. That's it, guys. We're done. That night went relatively quickly. So I do want to say thank you to everybody that came out this evening. It was an absolute joy seeing everybody's chats and everybody's reactions and everything on tonight's show. Remember, you can catch up with all the action over on YouTube if you wanted to replay a bit. If you want to replay Viking getting stuck between two buildings, go check it out. YouTube. You can type in www.youtube.com/u/Wednesday Night Fights, or just make it easier and just go to YouTube and search Wednesday Night Fights. And you'll find all of your information there that you would love to find. Beav has made a hell of a collection. He's made some good highlights. He's made some good little tribute videos. WNF Media, they're getting ready to start releasing the video compilation, so keep sending in your videos to that email that is on the Discord page. So yet again, remember to go do that, because you want to get some action going on, some bad chat flips or some one shots, or I actually got a good one from Enraged Tanker where he did a barrel roll, and then he killed a tank, barrel rolled off the side of a cliff, and then smoked another tank. That one's going to be up, so you got to enjoy that one. And then we're going to have, what else? There's so many of them, but we're going to start doing, before Blitz, we'll have, from 7 to 8, we're going to have some Tank Talk Live with blooper reels and highlight vids. And I know I got a video that got sent to me where a guy earned $1 million silver in a game, legitimately. So that's going to be crazy. We'll have that be going on. And then also, WNF Media is working on, I did the preview, getting you guys as your theme music. Well, I tell you what, we've taken it a next step further. If you guys are able to, what we have to do is send in your videos of you and your teammates in playing live, in different matches and stuff like that. What this will lead into is before every team gets called out, they will have their own theme music and their own launching video for their team, and it's going to be given to you free of charge from Wednesday Night Fights. So send in those videos to us. We'll get you your team compilation of all the crazy stuff that you guys do. I can't wait to see what the Immortals have, what all of our teams do have. So it's going to be great. It can't beat that. There's the invite link to go join up on the Discord. I want to say thank you to DWP for taking time out of his night to come out and have a great evening with us. Thank you, D-Dub.
No problem.
And then my other guest, it's always amazing to have him. I want him to become a regular staple here on Wednesday Night Fights as a commentator. I love him. I love having him out. He has a great attitude. I owe him a whole bunch of cosmic brownies now. So,
Oh
Mr.
yeah, a
Smil?
bunch of them.
Yeah.
If you don't want to buy me brownies, I'm looking for someone to buy me an Object 252. That will be awesome, dude. Like,
I'm not going to
awesome.
do it for you.
Okay. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying.
Let's start a GoFundMe for Smil. I'm going to name it GoFundMe My 252. We'll trade for cookies.
Yeah, guys.
my
just
birthday's
remember
coming
it's for a
up.
great cause. If anybody wants to help, yes, it's with pennies that we do dollars. Is it that? I don't know.
And then I want to see if we can get Murphy up in here and see if we can get Sniff. Maybe we can have a little post game. Are you guys down to have a little post game interview? I know.
Sure.
I know.
I was supposed to start my my stream up for my late night stream.
I know Smil would love to rip on some Murphy Mauler, wouldn't you? Try to get these guys in here. Always a great group of guys. Sniff, I love that man. You cannot. That guy is top notch for me. You know, one of the OG originals. There's Sniff coming in. Let's get and we'll get Murphy in here. There's the man, my hero, Sniff. I know it was a hard night. Looked like everybody was just trying to get right on track. It was just a hard evening for you guys, but I was so glad that you guys came out and was able to at least build the team. I wanted to bring you and Murphy Mauler in here for some post-game interviews, because you know what? Everybody loves this portion of the post-game interviews. So I want to welcome...
Yeah, it was a rough night for us, but, like I sent you a message right before the match. We were struggling to find people, so I kind of had to bring in a few guys that aren't accustomed to playing competitive, and but we still had 5 of our guys, and we got just absolutely manhandled. So we'll have to work on our focus fire. We have to work on our pushes. Panda was really quite aggressive tonight and really pushed on us effectively. We were kind of, I think when you're on your heels in any match, it spells bad news. So we were definitely on our heels tonight.
Well, and it's one of those things. Some nights you're on, and then some nights you're off. You know, everybody's allowed to have a bad night.
It's the truth, but
you know,
we gotta definitely try to minimize our bad plays.
I wanted to play so bad, Sniff. God, I wanted to play.
I was gonna have you.
Can DW take my place? Can DW take my place? I don't. Damn it, DW doesn't have a delay. I was getting ready to shout at Weasel and be like, get out of bed. Just get out of bed and get your ass over here and fire it up.
You definitely had more experience than 2 of the guys we had playing tonight, so
I'd love to pull up my
playing with us in sprint,
so he gets to watch everyone else play, so he understands.
And there's Murphy.
I had our MVP show up just as we lost our 3rd match, so it was too late.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I love having you guys out here. I know Beaver loves having you guys out here, and I know you guys will always live to fight another day. And of course, there's so much NFTG love out there that I know everybody else wants to see NFTG possibly next week come out here, because you guys, NFTG always puts on a great show. Speaking of putting on a great show, Murphy, how you doing there, buddy?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I think that the show was really poor. A 2 Mark 57 heavy, Murphy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not proud of you.
I actually just 2 marked that today.
Oh, that's getting serious.
Yeah, 3rd mark by tomorrow, maybe.
So, with both you teams, it's getting tight runnings up there in the gold division. I'm glad, especially tonight, NB came out and was swinging with Chief, and losing to Chief. So Nightmare, that 4th place team of NB, that is above you guys, did get that loss, but they did also get the negative bonuses that come from losing, because Chief won, right? Yeah. What? Yeah. Omega, was it confirmed Chief won?
Yeah,
Yes,
Chief
Chief
won. Chief won
So-
5,310 points to 2,955 points to our tiebreaker math. So they won
that's
almost double.
Yeah, so that opens up that 3rd place, 4th place spot. With losing to a silver division team, they took a huge hit in the points tonight. So yet again, everything's up for grabs with you. Gold on gold, there is no deficit points. You guys are all going to just be straight up 0.5 and point. It would be what it is. So you guys still in the hunt What are you guys feeling with NL and all these guys coming to Wednesday night fights and saying, "Hey, we want ranked. We want in on this." What do you guys think?
It's
We'll
about
start with
time.
Sniff.
It's about time these guys start showing up. It was really nice to see on Monday night Fame come out. You know, all these traditional teams, the teams that are still left in Clan Wars, which is going on this weekend, by the way. Final 16 teams.
Yes,
Playing,
sir. Yes, sir.
Playing, I don't know what we started with, 64 teams? We're down to 16 now. So we're really looking forward to playing well, hopefully, this Saturday.
You know I'm going to be rooting for you. I'm going to have an ice
Got our-
cold Bud Light Lime and a bowl of friggin' pretzels.
We think we're going to do pretty well this weekend because these are our bread and butter maps, I feel. I think we're going to do pretty well, but we'll see. But yeah, it's good to see Fame. I haven't seen NL, but you know, I know they're active at least in Clan Wars, so
Very much
good
so.
to see these other clans coming out, these good clans, and we'll see more of them, I hope.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna ship that question now over to Murphy. Murphy, what are your thoughts about all the NL Fame, HDA, the Dark Horse? They used to be gold when they were back in the day. What do you think with all the new teams coming in? What do you think of it?
The more competition, the better.
Just what I thought you would say, coming from the Panda and the Immortals camp. So yeah, that was you guys put on a hell of a good show. The Bat Chats, it was kind of interesting. We were out there, and then Milo, I know Smill was like, "What's Milo doing? He's all the way out there." But Skyhawk, Gung Fu put up a hard fight. Bounced a couple rounds, and with that, it did go down to the 50B. But you know, Panda has really adapted and made Himmelsdorf Night. You guys have made it absolutely. You've almost got it down to an art.
It's dirty.
Do you
That was
dirty
the
is
point
what
of the
it is.
50B there, is with the North being, you have your back coming up and being able to shoot in the side.
Yeah, that was
there
just
to
dirty
stop
what
them.
you did to us there with our
A
bad
50B
chat. I was like,
cannot be clipped out by a bad shot.
yeah, that was a good move there. You saw that coming.
Yeah, I mean, NFTG had a nice. It was just the line would have held when NFTG had the North. Some people were just, if you watch the game after film, like U.S. Sherman. I'm not calling you out, buddy. I'm not calling you out. I'm just pointing out, really kind of poking out there to get that damage. And then, oh my goodness. I will remember his name. The opposite 50B, he was dealing out that damage, and I was waiting for it. I'm like, oh, he
And then
needs
that
to get
E4
back.
came up and smacked him. Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that. And
I'm like, oh, back off. And he was doing the damage. He was doing great. And I'm like, oh, just back off. Go ahead and pop a fresh reload and back off. You've got 3 pinned, and boom, there was the shot. And I'm like, oh, no. But it's all good. You know what? I'll make more brownies. Because me and Smill had a side bet going on, and I bet him cosmic brownies, and he bet me some of his Toll House cookies. So Smill's going to be receiving a package up in Canada of some cosmic brownies that they can make it through immigration.
Speaking of that,
They're gonna be
I'm gonna
filled.
make a cookie. Hold on.
Yeah, no problem. For you, Murphy, I'm willing to. And then
Hey
people.
Murphy, we have a viewer saying here that Tanks is the Smill of Panda. What are your thoughts on this?
I think Murphy stepped away. Oh, there he is.
I was gonna say that was some.
Well, you
bad
see,
luck on that second match.
definitely better than Smill in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. He's going to take my spot.
I come back to
And a
Panda.
lot of good. There, Sniff. A lot of people had a lot of good comments. I did a blend with our pictures of our logos, and you might have to check it out on stream. It was a pretty good fade in, fade out of the middle finger going into the into the ring picture. You're gonna dig it. I
Dude,
think
I
it
love
looks
that.
absolutely wonderful.
I'll have to check it out.
I'll have to send you the second Panda logo.
Dude, you need
So-
to do it something like this, like a panda with a big fuck you in the middle. Like that would be awesome. Like wow. Same
You
thing.
want to pay for it then?
Hey,
Oh,
the middle
dude, you're
finger is
able to do it
trademarked. I'm
yourself?
just saying.
Okay, like let's do like not the middle finger, but like the right finger, just close to it. I don't know.
the
like
close to
this?
it. The,
Panda hasn't paid for any of their logos from me, so
there you go. Just go talk to my man Omega. He'll get you hooked up with a logo from hell.
yeah.
And then so it's I want to do a shout out to a lot of the teams and everything. Get me some alternate logos. I will start doing a blend mix up of like I did with HQ. I think even HQ's the way I did it, where it all the different blends into the logo. So if you guys want to send me the different types, I'll do a 3D blend on it and make it absolutely fade in and out and make it look cool as possible for you teams. So yet again, so you have the logo blend, and then remember, I want everybody to tell their teams this. We're making the compilation video for your team, so it'd be your entrance video with your entrance music. So send in that your videos of you and your teammates, and you and your out in the pubs or in a from Wednesday Night Fights. You know, you can use some of that video of you guys doing some crazy, amazing stuff. Go into team training, jump some bat chats, and shoot a waffin at the same time. Do something crazy, because we're gonna do that free for you guys also.
I think I
just
have a
like
clip for you then.
okay,
I'll
yeah,
need to
send
find
it in,
a
bud.
clip.
Hey Sniff, did I ever
Yes,
send
sir.
you that
Yes, sir.
that logo that I said I meant to send you with the middle fingers in it?
No, I never got that. But we have a guy who does all our artwork. I has your mom.
Yeah.
So I'll probably hand
No,
it off
this
to
is
him.
just one
and
I-
maybe do something.
So
with
this
it.
is hell, is this he's the one I need to talk about the interview, right?
Yeah,
He's the one,
you talk
what's
to
that?
Sniff. Yeah, he would like to do a team interview. With he's doing interviews with all of the team leaders, and D-Dub's putting together a Wednesday Night Fights. DW presents sit downs with the team captains, and so you kind of take a little time out of your day. And these promos would be, you know, rolled live on Wednesday Night Fights and during the offshoot shows. And D-Dub's even going to be getting his own time block, his own 4.5 hour time block for him to play these videos and stuff from the team captains. You know, kind of like the insider view of the World of Tanks competitive world.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Y'all basically what these questions are is get to know your client a little bit better, and like basically it's I can probably shorten it from 30 minutes to an hour, and when the video is uploaded, y'all can use it any way y'all want it for like a recruitment video or anything like that.
That sounds neat. Well, I'm
If
on
you want to
most
set an
numbers,
interview
so
up, all you have to
anytime.
do is just tell me a day, what day you want to do it on, and what time.
I'm gonna have to take off, guys. So really appreciate the invite, Hells, and that's it for me for tonight.
Yeah, well, good night,
Okay.
Smeal.
Yeah.
DWP, I added you as a friend, so you if I see you on some night, I'll hit you up.
Alright. And if you want me to, Hales can send me the y'all's logo, and I can go ahead and make the clip art.
Oh, Ace Mill, have a good one. Thank you so much,
good.
sir, for coming out. You amazing as always. I'd love to have you out here more. I didn't realize I was talking into a muted mic. The wife was next to me, so. So Smil, I want you to, if you're still watching, come out whenever you can. I'm still waiting for OG commentator to come out. I mean, this man was on Wednesday Night Fights when it was just a 2-hour show, and you had a guy named Hells begging the hell out of these badass gold teams of, hey, could you come out and be on my show with me and Beaver? And you guys are like, you knew me, but everybody else is like, who the hell are you? And that's Sniff. I would love to have Sniff come out and be a guest commentator with me on a flagship night.
I'd love to do that.
I'm trying to be more. I've been trying to get more involved because I've been building a house, an extension to a house, the last couple of months.
And then also would like to have Murphy. Hell, I would love to have a sit down. Me, you, so me, Sniff, and Murphy. We have it would be kind of like drinking beers with the guys, and we review some funny video clips all at the same time.
That sounds fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah, just open mic. I'll make sure to click that mature only audience. So it'd be no holds barred of us three sitting back, drinking some beers, and watching some crazy noob fly off a cliff. And I actually saw a good one. It was called Hole in One. Pretty ingenious. I wish I would have recorded it. But it was a Batch Hat AP, flew off the side of off the bridge of Westfield, and he landed right on top of a T-95, and the T-95 he killed it. Done. Ammo rack. So
Back in the 360 days, I used to go in team training rooms with my friends and just have mouses jump off the cliff and have already shotgunned them while they're falling along their things and landing on other
There you
tanks.
go. Hell yeah. Well, guys, you're welcome to stick around. I'm gonna go out and do a little pub running. Maybe bring in a Twitch guest to come join me tank for a little bit. Any you guys down to run pubs, or are you guys bouncing out?
I'm playing
gonna-
pubs right now. I'm just trying to warm up a
Playing
little
with a
bit
couple of
before
the new
I
guys,
turn on
so-
the stream.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
Probably
Sniff.
gonna just get off, but
Hey, Sniff, if you look in tonight's match, I just threw that logo up there for you. The one that
okay. I'll
I
check
meant
it out.
to show you. I was just playing around with it, so I figured it'd be up your guys' alley with your current logo.
All right. Definitely check it out.
And Sniff, if you want to see some of the clip arts I'm doing for the other clans I'm doing interviews for, just go ahead and send me a message on Discord.
Okay, guys. Okay. All right. So, Snip, are you down to play some pubs?
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna finish up with some new guys we're trying out, and then I'll hit you up.
Yeah, hit me up, because what we'll do is I'll have you pick a hashtag, and we'll make it a little special. It would be rolling out with the NFTG guys. So I'll have you raffle off a spot to come play with me and you.
Okay.
So
Sounds
there's a
good.
good prize for people. Come out and learn from Sniff. Have some fun. We're gonna do it live on stream. I'll even load up some giveaways if everybody's down with that. I've been outside. You're all been out here with me on the famous porch. Murphy, yet again, dude, you're the man. Great job.
Murphy
Uh-oh.
was on point tonight.
I think he.
Fell out of the party.
Yep. Well, he heard it on stream. Those guys are religious watchers, so yeah, stick around, guys. What I'll do is I'll shut down the stream just temporarily to save this file, and then I will refire it back up with no delay. And you all know the drill. We'll have some puppies with me and whoever else is going to be coming with.
And I'll join.
Well,
I'll join. This match is about to be done.
I'm playing with Gung Fu Black Belt and Cluster Bomb.
There you go. There you go. Well, until
You can
you're
come-
ready to hop in here with me,
come on over.
What we'll do, maybe I'll see you out on the battlefield until you get done there, and then we'll make it. I'll boot DWP and possibly Omega out for make it kind of special for a viewer.
That's fine.
I'm gonna bring in. I'll just invite them right now.
Okay, sounds good. Maybe we'll get out on the battlefield.
All right, see ya later.
But first off, we'll go run with you guys. All right, so we're gonna